Hey,
Is that vintage seltzer?
Is it like
it's a shop? It's a ShopRite brand.
so you just didn't
Not
have
a
any
vintage.
you didn't have any tap water, so you just put the seltzer in your hair to look like a beautiful
trying
boy?
to be on time.
You were too. You texted me. You said, I just left work. I'm going to be ready for 8. I said, how fucking close do you live? Oh, my God.
He is 3% African, so you never know.
Is he?
It's true.
Fact.
Dude,
Jim,
3% late.
Slim
He was a little later than us.
Jim, do you
My store always opens late.
That's true. Do you walk to work or like run?
Take the. I drive a car that I have to blow in a device to get there. That's what
You do? You have to do that?
Oh yeah.
Do you have to do it 15 minutes after you're already going?
Oh yeah.
Do you have to do it when it's really cold outside? Does it take a while for it to come on?
Yeah, we bring it inside. Mead knows the struggle.
Yeah. If it gets really hot, does it sometimes make you do it twice when you're stuck in traffic?
Sounds like you know what we're talking about.
I know a lot about what you're talking about.
I dated a girl who had that. I wasn't drinking, but I blew in it all the time. So we keep on going. So I was like,
yeah, it's the absolute worst thing ever. I hate it. It's the only thing that makes me want to drink.
Wait a second.
Tell the court that. I'm like,
your girlfriend was driving drunk and you were blowing in it as a sober person in the passenger seat.
I couldn't drive. I don't have a license.
You trust your girlfriend to drive, and even you trust her drunk to drive. That's insane.
I didn't say I trusted anybody. I just had to get places. I was like, what the fuck?
I've never met a girl. I've never met a girl with one of those, but I would be married if I did.
Yeah.
A lot. And you wouldn't. You'd be like I am. Hiding.
Yeah. I knew a girl.
Was this the last? This is the last one?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Dang, Pat, you're looking good, man. I noticed you posted a picture of you doing stand-up. You used to be a little heavyweight. I never knew that.
The fattest I was 238, which isn't fat in comedy, but it's fat for me.
Oh,
that picture makes me look like 400 pounds. That's the worst picture I've ever had of myself. It came to my memories. I'm like, I got to put this fucking sea turtle picture up. I had no neck. I had tits. It was great. And some dude on Twitter like shit on me and then apologized that I'm sorry. I'm like, fuck, dude, that was funny. I hate all these guys who get afraid to shit on me.
Me and Ant were just talking about that. He said, he was watching Tropic Thunder and it's hard for it to hold up after Robert Downey apologized. I hate apologies on Twitter. Look, apologizing for something you did that you made money for, it made people laugh. It's going to do nothing but get you in trouble, make you look weak. Nobody wants to watch your stuff.
Yeah, if I heard about a priest apologizing for fingering a kid, I'd be like, dude, just finger the kid.
Yeah,
just need to know you're a good guy.
Own up to it. Own up to it.
Right, just be quiet about it. You know, you
fucking own up to it.
Yeah, Matt Sawyer joins the room. Matt, you're a Boston comic.
Hell yeah, brother.
I like it. And you reached out to the show. I was in the Best Buy parking lot getting the upgrades thanks to the fans who donated. That was amazing. So we're live now.
We live?
Yeah, we're live. We're live on YouTube right now. It's fantastic.
Sharing half of that stuff for anybody. Okay, thanks. Pink.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys. That was what the song was. Did the song not come over the airwaves?
No, there's 5 of us yelling about blowing into a thing. There was no song.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, it was right before that started. Yeah. We went. We clicked the live. And you could notice, like, my demeanor probably changed a little bit in the way
I saw it in your face, dude.
Yeah, okay. So you knew, Pat. You knew. You knew. All right, Matt. How'd you, Matt? You like the show? You like what's been going on? You a fan of Misery Loves Company?
Hell yeah, brother.
I like it. All right, so he joins. We're waiting on Mark RanDoM. He is supposed to join.
Oh, wow.
He's blowing me off all day, but I think that he's going to be joining. Because I had to send a link to his email. I don't know what year it is. But I thought you guys were fine with the Twitter and the text message, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the link, you click on a link.
It's fairly simple. I mean, I don't know.
Intuitive.
Yeah.
Well, the announcer for my show on POS, Frank, who's 79 years old, he needs me to send it to him, but he's fucking 79 years old.
Right. It's, all he knows is email. He never had that step above
Frank.
He knows his email? Dude,
yeah.
He used to have ponies bringing him shit. He doesn't email.
I love it. Jim, what have you been doing to get ready for the pig eating competition this Sunday?
Oh, boy.
7 p.m.
I did a number last night, Pinky. I did a real number.
I figured you were going to show up tonight with
4 pieces of pizza. Here you go, one sitting. 4 pieces of pizza. One of those cartons of sliced white cheddar cheese, like basically a brick. I had
cheese?
Cupcake.
And pizza.
Hold on. I had a cupcake. I had chicken, a bowl of chicken scarpiello. I had another piece of cake. I had a Weight Watchers 70-calorie chocolate brownie.
Now, why have that?
I had a handful of frosted mini wheats. I'm not done. I had a handful of frosted mini wheats. I had 3 Diet Cokes, and fuck Bob Biggerstaff.
Oh, shit. Now, Bob Biggerstaff has not released his video yet. When did he say he was going to have a video come out? He said Friday that he was going to put out the promo video, and it didn't happen.
He's a coward.
You think he's scared of it?
Yeah.
Mark RanDoM joins the show. Mark, how's it going over there, man? I mean, it was a little hard getting a hold of you. I tried the email. I had to pull it up on the laptop. I've never done it on here before.
I'm sorry about that. Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah, we can hear you just fine. It's great.
Jim, that was too much cheese, dude. You're going to be all bound up.
Jim, how are you going to...
shit 3 times before 10 a.m.
Oh, you got a block of cheese and cheese pizza. The cupcake will help push the shit out a little bit, but you're going to be bound. You're going to need to get good flow.
Dairy has
instead
no
of water,
effect.
drink coffee with that so you can flow that shit out.
I did have
smoke a pack of
cigarettes in
cigarettes.
hot water, so that did help.
Some hot water and a fist.
Now get an 8-ball, okay? Get you some coffee and some cigarettes. They call it the triple C's: coffee, cigarettes, and cocaine. All right, you'll be taking a dump in no time. You'll be ready to go. You'll be ready to take on Bob Biggerstaff.
You can't eat cocaine and do a food eating contest. You'll lose your fucking mind and you'll bleed all over the fries.
Well, probably so. Well, okay. We can
actually, real quick. He brings up a good point. I was going to ask about. Am I allowed to smoke weed before? Or is that like PEDs?
Yeah, I don't think there's. Okay, the only rule. I was trying to come up with this myself, but Ray DeVito and Kevin Brennan are going to be joining for the judging. I believe we're just going to do a no time limit who can eat the most, but you have to eat all the food. You have to, when you're eating it, you can't set it down real quick and then pull it up back up. You're going to be in front of the camera, have it laid out.
Well, Mead's going to be here. Mead's going to be my corner man. He's going to have a towel. Mead's
we need to get Bob under control.
Get a cut, man.
No time. You got to have some time limit.
I'll cut his fillet of fish in half.
Well, I mean, if they start, I think it is if they just start eating real slow. But the whole point of the competition is who can eat the most.
Right, but like for the whole show, it's not like we're not going to have like Big Brother cams on them.
Well, I mean, do you really think they could eat that much? I mean, for like 4 hours.
The fuck he just ate when he washed
yeah,
himself
you're right.
So, he's a fat fuck.
Okay.
Wait. How much water? How much water can he drink?
Oh, I don't
There's got to be a limit on the water.
You can't mush that shit down.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
like it's got to be like
Joey Chestnut gets the dog bun in.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, is this
what the fuck? Thing?
That's what
it's got to be relative.
And they dip the bun and make it wet so it slides down.
Yeah.
You can't just scarf down bread. What are you, fag?
What are you?
That down your throat?
What are you, Jim Stancil?
Yeah.
Oh my bad, I forgot. Pelican.
Jim Stancil's a professional.
He's a fucking human pelican. Jesus
it's astounding how much you eat, and then you can still get up in the morning and hit the treadmill.
I don't eat all day. And then
just
I smoke
live
weed when
salmon.
I get home and watch MLC, and then I just eat a whole refrigerator.
I love it. Speaking of MLC, Mark RanDoM, you just did Misery Loves Company.
Right.
Finally, what was that? 2 or 3 weeks we were waiting around for you to make the appearance. How was it? Did you like it? Was it everything you expected?
Yeah, it was fun. We had a nice back and forth. I was able to say the things I usually say about female comics, the truth, which everyone needs to wake up to. It was fun.
Right on.
I love this guy. I love this guy because he looks like
you hate lady comics?
He looks like he wears skateboard shoes for no reason.
There's always a reason. You're skateboard. But like,
yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, Mark. I don't know you. How are you? I'm you don't like lady comics? Is that the thing?
You guys could call me RanDoM. It's more of a last name.
Oh, you're the fuck I want. Do you like lady comics?
Yeah, I get it.
But you're against. You just don't find females funny.
Women shouldn't be in comedy because they're an inferior gender and they should be serving the man rather than fucking trying to be as.
Oh my god! So do you like when you're going into a comedy club and they hear you say things like that and you want to work those clubs? Does that create a problem?
No, he just doesn't work. It wouldn't work.
Yeah, most likely. Right. I mean,
there's waitresses there. There's ladies that own it.
Yeah, I've heard you say. I've heard you say that.
Inside voice, bro.
I've heard you say that. You've done a few appearances on a Real Ass podcast. Now you've had this theory for a while. You don't like that. You think the ladies are purposely trying to take out men in comedy. Is that the whole theory behind it, or you don't think they're funny, or?
Yeah, their whole goal is to rearrange the dynamics of comedy to where it works in their benefit, and they're succeeding because bitch men are letting them rather than putting them in their place. It's kind of fucking disgusting.
I fucking love this guy.
I mean, it's so weird.
I fully support RanDoM. I thought that was a great MLC, and he gets a rap for being nuts, but he makes good points.
It was definitely a great episode.
Makes good points.
It went by quickly. I liked it.
What are they taking over? Like, I've never done a show where I've been thrown off because some lady showed up.
Yeah,
I agree.
Aren't all guys, mostly guys, getting all the headlining spots? I mean,
well, not talking about that. It's just okay. If a female's funny, she's gonna get gigs.
Right.
If she's not, okay, you're talking about certain areas. You're right. There are areas, as Matt knows, in Boston, there's some places that you can't work unless you're a lady or sometimes you used to have a penis, and that's fine. I don't want to work that fucking. It doesn't pay anything anyway.
Right.
In New York, there's certain rooms that are gonna do that. It's 12 fucking things that you wouldn't fuck for $500.
Yeah.
I wouldn't work that room. I wouldn't work those rooms. But there's also guys who do that. If you're funny, that shit all goes away, and you just start working with people. But I get it. In some small circles, they're real loud women. I don't know if you know that. Fucking loud. So when they yell, a lot of people sit back and don't want to hear them. Thankfully, I'm loud, so I go shut the fuck up when I go on stage. That's not hard.
I like it.
It's also on the Netflix, Comedy Central, all the main network corporations that have the big influence and big money. They're only giving it to women or fucking gays or transgender, all that shit. They're trying to edge out just male or white comics in general. And they know.
Yeah, you know when Seinfeld was a lady gay? Remember that time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than Hannah Gatsby, like if you feel threatened by a woman, dude, you shouldn't be threatened by a female comic.
You shouldn't be threatened by Hannah Gatsby. She can't even take a rape. Like, just go ahead and go. You're fine. Just whine about it being special. You actually may help your career.
Right.
Yeah. Just keep going.
Believe
dude.
me, there's a lot of. I understand what you're saying. It does feel that way, but there's a million avenues. So yeah, maybe if you're looking at Netflix as your thing, maybe they are pandering to certain things because they know who's watching you. But case in point, 2 years ago, I never thought I'd get a chance to put a show on Compound or anything like that. Never even thought about it. That door just opened and I got there. So don't focus on what some lady's doing somewhere else. Just do your own shit. There's someone who's you're getting a lot of appearances right now because of what you're saying, and that's pretty cool that people are opening that door for you. If you're not going to be on Ellen and shit, who would want to be? What you're doing is getting yourself attention, so you're taking away spots from a woman that might have gone on as a guest here today. You know, the same kind of thing.
That's because I'm A, better than that woman, and B, find one mainstream corporate funded platform that doesn't have not even so much the woman, but just the agenda, the politically correct social activist, the fucking Judd Apatow, Amy Schumer. Find one mainstream fucking comic who's selling out theaters that has that or doesn't have that. You can't find it. They're weeding those out.
Yeah, Andrew Schultz. He's selling.
Andrew Schultz couldn't get a Netflix special. That's why he released it on YouTube. He couldn't.
First of all, he could have gotten one at this point. He went and did the YouTube thing. Oh, without a doubt. He'd rather make all the money off it. They would have given him one because his audience would flock in. No one's done grassroots like him since old school Dane Cook when he took over fucking MySpace and all that shit and grew himself out of anywhere. You might not like Dane Cook, some might not like Andrew Schultz. He could have done that stuff. But why would he give them the big percentage of money when he can make it all himself because he's built his empire? Him, Rogan, guys like that, where they don't need it anymore. They've built that so we can learn from that and not have to go through those routes.
Pat,
that's why they're putting those women on there now because the men who are making these moves don't fucking need it. They can see that they don't need it. They don't need it.
Pat, do you think there's not a truth to the fact that they're trying to curb those acts who are neutral acts that are trying to keep those people, in check, like Andrew Schultz or Joe Rogan?
Oh, is there a group of people trying to shut everything down? Yeah, of course. They're trying to control and divide everything. Hank Azaria can't do fucking voice of Dr. Nick because Dr. Nick was somehow racist. No one knows where the fuck he's from. Who gives a shit? Like, somebody can't do the Dr. Hibbert voice. They're doing a bad Cosby impression. Are we really gonna get mad? Let's do Cosby impressions.
Right. So
there is a group doing that, but you can go past them. You definitely can. Mark, you're doing it now. Most people would say to you, like even me jokingly saying, "Shh, don't say that." I think it's cool that you're speaking up and you're saying. A lot of people will say, "Don't say anything, dude. You're gonna get yourself in trouble." You don't give a fuck to the point where you own it and you're known for it, which is kind of a thing. And you're pushing it. You're getting on shows that other people wouldn't. So I give more power to you for running your mouth.
I like it. You've done a lot of appearances at this point on with Gas Digital, Compound, a few other places, right, Mark?
Yeah, RanDoM. And even though on Sirius XM, places like that, places like that, there was a Sirius XM thing that I was just doing a promo, and they said, "Hey, don't say what you usually say about women." So if someone had to pull me aside and say that, I can't imagine there's some liberal cunt that they're going to say, "Hey, don't say anything about Trump supporters." They would say that to her. You know what I mean? So it is this little. I don't
think they would they wouldn't have to say that to someone like that. But for you, they know your history. They know the shows you've been on and the things that you've said. That's going to be documented well forever because of the way technology is. So for them to even give you the benefit of the doubt should be, a step in the right direction. You should know going into any place like that what you can't be saying going out there, what's going to get you in trouble.
But a black thing, I like his Toby Kunta Kinte thing with his name, where he's like, "Don't say my government name."
A black comic could say whatever they want. A gay comic could say whatever they want. A woman could say whatever they want. A trans could say whatever they want. And I'm not making it a white male thing, but there's something about Caucasian Christians that they fucking can't say things. They're the ones getting canceled. Name one black person or one woman on the liberal side that's gotten canceled in the last 5 years. Fucking canceled.
Dude, Roseanne, bro.
Yeah,
What's wrong?
She was a conservative.
Bill Cosby.
The Cos, America's father.
I've seen Cosby's dash.
I think we have to discuss that autistic Bam Margera painting behind you right now.
Yeah, what is going on with that? Is that a painting or is that like one of those wolf blankets? Random.
Oh, right.
Pentagram.
No, it's a dodecagram. I set it up. It's my logo too, right there.
Oh, you have it tattooed. You have your own logo? I didn't know that.
Viva la Bam.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen some of your episodes. Have you hung around? RanDoM. Have you hung out with Viva la Bam and some of his friends?
No, I have not entered.
He was doing comedy for a while, and he was trying to, and then it was real bad, and then he made an ass out of himself. Did you guys go to any of his shows?
He had a tantrum at West Side Comedy Club.
Yeah, I saw that. It was so funny. I think that was the last time he tried to do comedy. He tried a realm of doing different things. He started a band. It was called Fuckface Unstoppable. And some of the songs are just ridiculous. Bend My Dick to My Ass was one of the popular songs. And so that did well for a while. Then he wanted to go into comedy. And I think he finally went to rehab. That was good for him.
Face Unstoppable?
Yeah, Fuckface Unstoppable.
That sounds like Indian English. Like Fuckface, Unstoppable Fuckface.
Look, I'm not going to lie. There's 2 songs by that man I kind of dig. And I play them sometimes.
I like how you said one of them's popular. It's not popular.
Well, they're the most popular song. Well, within like the skating community, it's a whole different thing.
Wasn't it CKY? You remember CKY?
Yeah, but that's not their band. Yeah,
that was his brother.
Yeah, his brother's the drummer for that band.
Yeah,
right. They just came out with a new album last year. It's pretty good. Check it out. Phoenix.
Kill Yourself.
Yeah, that's right. They had they started the original Jackass. I mean, they was Camp Kill Yourself Volume 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. Where they're doing crazy shit. Now, Mark, you do crazy shit, right? On YouTube.
RanDoM.
I'm
what
sorry.
Are you talking about?
Well, you were in a trench coat running around, like saying, I watched part of the clip earlier today, and I've seen it a while back. The one where you're out in public with the trench coat and you're running around yelling or something like that. And
I mean, here's the thing. I don't think that was me. I think you're mistaking it, but I'll take credit for it.
No, it was the one that was
that was Dylan Clayball.
Yeah, Pat Oates is pulling it up right now.
I hate the jocks. I hate the jocks and the cheerleaders.
The jocks, they put me in the locker. Those fuckers, they get all the popularity. They get first in the food line.
But to the Columbine Massacre's credit, now with all these anti-bully programs and these treat people nicely over 20 years, they kind of got their way, so they fucking won. So it was worth it to shoot up your high school and kill those fucking kids.
I don't know. Was it? But are you saying that started a revolution of?
It did. There's all kinds of now in school they teach you like you gotta be nice to your fucking classmates, and in high school and shit, there's no bullying or fucking jocks out alpha.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
Not
it's awful.
jocks anymore, but there's still bullying.
There's
Cyberbullying.
jocks.
Wait, Rand, how do you know? Are you visiting high schools, Rand?
Yeah,
Are
you're
you
hanging out.
Yeah,
you-
here's
Right.
what they do. They pay me to go undercover as a high school student and find out who's plotting things. I get $200
Dude,
from the government. I'm just fucking around.
Oh, okay.
He's not really wrong. I swear to God, I coached high school for 8 years. I'm not gonna say what.
Biggest mistake ever.
Bowling.
Sandusky. He coached
but-
with
Yeah,
But
I
it's
worked
like-
with Sandusky.
That guy had some ideas.
He was
Yeah.
a
But
good coach.
it's like
He was a
not.
good coach.
But it's like not
Progressive
cool to
coaching.
bully now. That's the thing. It's like not cool to bully, which is gay.
Yeah, yeah.
Not cool to bully if you are an athlete, but it's
Right.
cool to bully if there's a camera and you can punch a kid in the toilet. That's a fun.
Yeah.
It
Right.
goes viral.
Well, I mean, those are the kids that never make it in the yearbook. Those type of kids. I mean, those are the kids I grew up with. I graduated, high school in the early 2000s, whatever, and there were still bullies, man. Kids getting thrown in lockers, all
But
that
it
shit.
really died down in the last decade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's slowly over time because now you can get arrested for saying, the wrong word at a high school. It's a little ridiculous.
Yeah.
But they're towards my last 2 years. We had police officers at our high school all the time.
So perhaps if I shot up a comedy club for the social justice cause 20 years later, comics will be like me again.
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
I don't.
Yes.
Well, what do you mean, like
Why
you?
not?
Is that the move we want, though?
Yeah,
If every
there's so
company
many.
was like me, that'd be
Good
fucking
thing they're not
fantastic.
open.
Are you kidding?
Just do it on the West Coast. That's all.
Yeah, can
Right,
I see
right.
your
Stay with-
schedule
yeah.
to know where not to go?
I want to know where this video of me in a trench coat is. Where's that?
I gotta see it. You're running around. Let me see if I can find it. Somebody, please
You
look it
look
up.
like John Dick.
Yeah, it might not even be a trench coat. It may just be like a really long coat, like Sherlock Holmes. It's not full trench, it's not down to the
I have
ankle.
to move
doing
inside.
this
One sec.
Trench
alleged
coat
video?
mafia.
Yeah.
What am I doing in this
What are
alleged
they called?
video?
Dusters? You got like one of those dusters on?
Yeah, and exactly. Hey, so RanDoM, when you hear things like comedy ladies night only on Tuesday, do things like that bother you because they don't have a male night only, or?
No, they bother me because no one locks the door and throws a grenade in.
Wow. Okay, so what you
Do you
normally?
not like women at all, or just not women in comics?
Yeah, do you get laid, bro? You get pussy?
Unfortunately, yes. No, get the fuck out. Stop.
Yeah.
Yo, what?
They hear
Oh,
mom.
Hit a
No.
woman. He
Whoa.
hit a woman on the
Yeah, no, he does.
There.
He has a girlfriend, and he
Look at my screen.
I have
Mom,
two
go
girlfriends,
home.
they're
Yeah,
both
he has two girlfriends. I mean, Mr. RanDoM here knows what he's doing when it
No,
comes.
I wasn't implying like gay. I just meant like, are you one of those people who just does not like to deal with the female species, or just in comedy?
I wish I didn't have to deal with the female species, but I need money, and their fucking dudes pay for pussy. So what else am I gonna do? This comedy shit's not working out.
Wait,
Gotta
so
pimp
you
them
need
hoes,
money?
you know what
You
I
need
do?
money,
Yeah, I
dudes.
get it.
Oh, so
I
You
you
get
let your girl
I get it
you let
now.
your girl fuck dudes?
No, not my girl, but the other girls that I have in New Jersey.
He's got a stable.
yeah, you got a whole trailer
Of
park, or
Jersey hose,
yeah,
Yeah,
like
Rando
lot
the
lizards.
pimp.
like Bon Hovey.
What's happening in the trench coat video?
Well, I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm gonna find this thing, and it was on Twitter, I believe.
I do have to say, if anyone like in the industry is watching this, I'm playing a character and I don't actually pimp out women.
Oh
So-
yeah, I was gonna
Wait,
ask you
that's
about
the part
that.
you're defending.
Right? Yeah, you're not. He's not defending the part about shooting up a
Right.
comedy club.
Oh yeah,
Murder people. And
Like,
This
please
is
hire
Hey, I'm
me.
not a pimp.
this is all a part of the Mark RanDoM brand to add shock and humor. So if you want to take this to the FBI or police, please note that this is all a copyright under my corporation to further the Mark RanDoM brand, and
Oh
it's
my
not
God.
taken
Oh
out.
my God.
RanDoM.
You're the
RanDoM,
next
do you
This
have
guy's
merch?
hitting home runs.
Movie.
He's
Yeah.
hitting home runs left and right in my book. I don't
RanDoM, do
give
you
a
have-
fuck.
Small field and there's a T out there, but he's hitting home runs.
Yeah. Hey, RanDoM, you were saying on Misery Loves Company that most, if not all, Gold's Gym they house gay sex in the locker room. How do
There
you
was
know
only
that?
only one gym that I went to, and they would have gay sex pretty regularly.
Yeah. How do you
Only
know?
when you were having it.
Yeah. How do you know if it's
Only
regular?
when I was there.
there a rumor going around, or is it
No.
something that you walked in on?
Was it a
there
flyer
was,
you were
Take
handing
a
out?
peek.
because there were
RSVP.
6 different showers, and you could go in your own shower, but then I would hear them next to me pretty regularly, maybe once or twice a week. Just gay dudes fucking.
How do you get away with so much? Oh, dude, that's so true. Somebody in the comment section said RanDoM looks like Buck Angel. We all had a high school kid that reminds us of RanDoM. Hold on.
Exactly. I should be the fucking mascot for every high school reject. I was kicked out in the 11th grade, and my life.
Why? What did you do?
Yeah, what
I'm
happened?
too fucking awesome for
Were you
this.
smoking weed?
No.
Oh my God, you're like if Michael
Nah.
Rappaport hung out with the entire
Oh my
opposite
God.
Like,
I don't know how you
that
didn't
is the
dominate high
greatest.
school when you look like Molly Ringwald.
That is the greatest analogy I've ever heard for
Where
RanDoM.
where did RanDoM come from?
That's your real
Mark
name, right?
Mark Miscellaneous. Come up with
Yeah.
other names, bro.
Mark Unknown, Mark Chaotic and Unpredictable. I don't know.
Oh,
Mark
What
ran
was I
to the
doing in the
Department of
trench
Motor
coat
Vehicles.
oh, dude, I can't even read the name of your video here. Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's Mark RanDoM's Gas and the Jews.
Oh yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I mean, this is literally.
That
Yeah.
was Hitler's reaction.
Okay,
too.
okay.
Oh,
It's
I
not
love
a.
this
It's,
guy.
all right, all right.
I did that.
All right, I stand corrected. It wasn't a trench coat. It's a jacket that's rather large with the same colored pants.
Oh yeah, I did a stand-up set at Auschwitz, and it didn't go over well because the audience was kind of dead.
Is that what this is? Are you actually in Auschwitz right here?
Yes. I remember that video. Yeah, it was
No.
on tour in Europe.
This is insane. You were on tour.
You
Now
were in Europe or you were in Europe?
you were in a
You
rock and
happened to
roll
show up.
band, weren't you? You were
No.
playing rock music.
I did Austria, I did Rome, I did Poland, and in Krakow, Poland, I figured why not go to Auschwitz and do an open mic?
Oh, they'd probably love you in Germany.
Yeah, why don't you like make a home base over there? Those guys get away. You know, some of that German music, they say whatever they want.
You're like the comic version of Rammstein.
Exactly.
Yes!
Yeah. Oh, see, he's a Rammstein fan.
Ooh, I need to. Someone please tweet that out in the live chat. That was the greatest compliment I've ever gotten.
I don't know. The live
Was
chat.
it?
Some
That
of
would have
it.
made sense. Tweet it in real life.
I had
Yeah,
no
what's
idea
that?
what the fucking.
I don't know. I thought that Michael Rappaport compliment was pretty good.
I thought when I told him Molly Ringwald, it was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
good one.
I'll take the Molly Ringwald one.
Also,
Yeah,
the
she was
Buck.
famous.
Yeah,
I see
Buck
a
Angel.
transition in I see a transition in my future. But Michael
gonna-
Rappaport is he's this fake New Yorker just pushing a liberal thing. He wants to show that New York will be gritty and progressive. Michael Rappaport could suck my fucking dick.
Fucking A.
All right, dude.
Hey.
Fuck, Mary, kill. Michael Rappaport, Molly Ringwald. Who was the third one?
Buck
Oh,
Angel.
Ramsey.
Buck Angel.
Old man Ramsey.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this guy's he's like a
Kill
trailer-
Michael
Trailer
Rappaport
Park
just
Sean
because they
Hannity.
send a message.
Yep.
Fuck Buck Angel because it'll be a good story. And marry. Does she still have that fucking 16 candles money coming in? Molly Ringwald.
Oh, you'd marry her for her money.
Yeah. You go straight for the money.
Boyfriend of that bitch. I don't give a fuck.
She's
But you
still
hate
hot.
women.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
you'd hate fuck her and then get married to the whole band Ramsey.
Right.
I mean, if she still has fucking connections in the industry, I could work that to make it.
I don't know if she'd help you with your whole women are like.
Yeah, you got a whole thing going on. I mean, yeah, there's
You'd
so many
be surprised.
shows.
When women get to know me personally, and then I start talking all this fucking hating women shit, they actually start giggling and blushing, like, "Oh yeah, you're like
That's
that."
the bruises from when you're hitting.
Pat, oh Billy.
Remember, open hand, guys, never closed fist. That leaves a bruise.
Oh, so do you put soap bars and like the pillowcase and hit your women around?
No, dude, that bruises them. Newspaper or a phone book. It leaves
Or
no mark.
oranges.
Oh,
They're
what? I didn't know the soap bar and the.
How would
and
you
the
know what
pillowcase.
marks? You wear a ski mask, dude. You don't know about bruising.
I really don't. I don't know a lot about bruising. I'm just a bruise.
Just hit a random woman on the street. That's what
That's
you should
not.
do.
I'd go to jail.
Okay.
I'd probably never work comedy again. My show would get taken down. I mean, it's crazy what's going on out there right
I
now.
feel like those are the things that you're worried about. If
Yeah,
once a
I am
woman,
nervous.
get taught to these 5 racist men.
Well, I mean, my boy Stancil over here, who's probably, Aunt Mead, contemplated for future co-host. I mean, these guys, we got a big thing
Wow.
going.
Wait, I got a question for RanDoM. Did you ever try out for the pickup artist? Because
I
you're
don't
like
know
the
what the pickup
more
artist
aggressive
is.
guy
I
that
don't know
wasn't.
what that
allowed.
is.
Even if you don't, the name kind of tells you what it is. Like,
Oh,
you'd be
somebody
picking
said.
women up. You'd
Somebody
be
said.
hitting on women.
Oh, why would
Yeah.
you hit on a woman?
Oh, what? So
Uh,
you don't hit on ladies?
Is your Native American name Screeching Halt? That's what you do every time you talk. Just,
That's what I
Yeah.
get for asking a legitimate question.
Random. Tell us a little bit about your stand-up. Like, what what does your act consist of? This? Do you go on stage and yell about the women that could
Women
be working the club?
suck.
Yeah, no, I do jokes about like religion, life, philosophy,
Philosophy? Joke?
politics, fucking.
What do you think about religion?
What are we all high here, smoking weed in the 12th grade?
I wish I was high.
Yeah, no, I feel like
where
I'm
do
high.
you
Just
perform?
yeah, that's what. Okay, that's the question I want to ask. Yeah, where do
At
you
churches.
perform
You
random?
do all that in
Baptist
5
church.
minutes at an open
Sermon.
mic.
This is
Saturday
insane.
night sermon.
Saturday Night Live tryouts.
Yeah.
I mean, he said Auschwitz. I think that sums it up.
From
Yeah.
He's just there though.
Yeah, but he just who
He was just
filmed
there,
it?
taking notes, and then it was like, oh yeah, I'll do an open mic.
I'll do it open. So did you do it as part of the tour? I didn't watch the full video.
Yeah. I was on tour in Europe. I was going there anyway, so I figured, fuck it, why not book myself in some comedy clubs? And then,
Do you have any pictures from that?
yeah, it's on
Like,
my
what did
Instagram.
you wear?
What's the name of the Auschwitz Comedy Club? And don't say Auschwitz Comedy Club. Is
No,
the
it was
Anne
at
Frank
the-
room. Like, what do they call it?
It was at the, I did a club in
That's a
Krakow.
small room.
I did a club in Krakow that's on my YouTube, but the Auschwitz I just did at the death camp. It was like an open
Nice.
mic. I just set myself up.
Well, how many
Mark,
people were in the
It's
audience?
called Laughs Will Set You Free.
Mark Random live at Mar-a-Lago.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's called It's a Gas.
It's a guess.
That was the tour.
Oh boy.
Mark Random gassed up.
Yeah. So
Mark Random, Jubilee.
how many people gathered around? At this open mic you did? You just set up a microphone?
You know what it was? It was more a
Nine.
virtual show. I was trying to get ahead of the curve for the coronavirus. It was more so just for the fans watching.
What do you mean?
Fans. Who are the
There-
fans?
Wasn't that filmed in 2018?
Yeah, no, 2019, November.
You just did that.
November 2019 was like a year ago.
Well,
No.
less then. I don't know if you know how years work.
Yeah. Yeah. So you just
What
did
year
this
are
in
you
Auschwitz.
in, Mark? Random. What year
Random.
are you in right now?
What year in what?
Whoa.
It's 2020, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not November, right?
No, I said it was last November, last year.
Right. And then that's what he said. It wasn't that long ago. Less than a year is not long ago.
Yes, correct.
Random. Has your hatred for women ever pushed you towards gay sex?
Not yet.
Oh, but this guy did.
He said not yet. So I did hear you say earlier you could have a transition in your future. Is this something that you're thinking about?
I have peed on a guy for $60. He paid me $60 and gave me a Coke hookup. So I pissed him. This is not shock value. I'm not trying to be an edge.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what the
Edgy's
game
good.
ball is. Yeah, was it like sexual? I mean, anybody would just pull out their pecker and
Maybe.
pee on somebody for $60.
No, dude, I would not. No, dude, I would not. I would not love it, dude.
That's like not me, not me.
Folks.
He could pass for a young Helen Hunt if he put the fucking wig on.
Oh yeah, Random. Please tell me you have a wig close by.
Or a
You
little
have to.
hotter Kathy Griffin.
Oh yeah, way hotter. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so this is all so new to me. Now, what
How
did
much
you?
pee did you give on it? A little
Yeah,
sprinkler
did you
in
have to
house?
go, or when he paid you the
What
$60
happens
bucks?
is I have to drink 2 Gatorade bottles before, so I had
Gatorade.
extra. And he was wearing a diaper, and I think I.
Wait. You who was wearing a diaper?
The Bradley. I mean the guy. The guy.
The guy, Bradley. The guy.
Bradley. Bradley.
So Bradley paid you $60, and you pulled out your dog.
Anyone
Hey,
out there
man.
can just search all of Random's friends that follow him. Look for Bradley.
Yeah,
Joe Exotic will figure it out.
Boom,
don't worry.
$60 tonight.
right. That Joe Exotic, and he astounds me. I had
He'll
no
find
idea
him.
what he was up to the other day in the Barry Ribs live show. He was calling the fucking Starbucks to tell them that Barry was outside on the Wi-Fi. I was like, I had no idea the extent of your genius, Joe Exotic. I was
That's
like, if only they would have answered that phone.
Barry Ribs was stealing Starbucks' Wi-Fi to be on your show.
Well, every time he does appearances,
McDonald's.
he goes outside of a Starbucks or like a McDonald's. It's so classic. He was laying on the street out there doing my show. It was so
real,
funny.
real quick, and I know people have defended it. The dumbest thing I've ever seen is when somebody put Barry Ribs on the racist list of people.
No,
Barry
like,
Ribs. I knew Barry Ribs because I thought he was black. He was on so many goddamn
yeah,
shows.
exactly.
Barry Ribs loves black women. His name is Ribs because
His last name is Ribs.
Oh yeah, ask him.
He's a lot of things, but Barry Ribs is not fucking
No,
racist.
Barry Ribs is far from racist. Let's just watch. I posted on my Twitter timeline TJ Holly's best of moments. Listen to the questions that TJ asked Barry Ribs, and Barry Ribs answering with sincerity. I mean, you just have to hear it. It's insanity what happened Friday night. I mean, how does that appearance even get matched? It's crazy. Barry Ribs is killing it right now. Sign up for his Patreon. Check it
I
out.
was on the list, so
You were on the list?
yeah, I was on the
How'd
list.
you make it on the list? Who made that list? The Neruda.
Well, Kumia, who's not a comic.
That's what was laughing at me.
Not even a comic.
I know that was the funniest part about the list to me is at the end when it said, "Don't book these people." Like, good luck booking Kumia. Good luck. Good luck booking him. Oh boy.
Actually, you know what? Kumia could be a fucking comic, man. I saw him on the
He's amazing. He's brilliant.
Yeah,
on the Sid and Bernie like stand-up show. It's at like Hard Rock, and this was last year. I went to that, and he fucking killed it, man. Out of all the people on that lineup, he fucking murdered.
Yeah.
He could be a comic in a fucking day.
I mean, he's so unbelievably fast. I mean, every time something's thrown out there.
He also understands structure of a joke. Weirdly,
Yeah,
even when
true.
you're sitting on the show with him, it's weird how he gets to get to the punchline. Some people who are very funny but don't understand where the punchline should happen, how to put the right
Yeah.
details. He's been around enough. If he wanted to do it, he'd be one of the better ones at that. But he's great at what he
Absolutely.
does. But yeah, the guy is just when it comes to being funny, he's like one of the best.
I know.
Yeah.
It's great. It's fantastic. Now, Jim, is that a second cigar?
No, I just had to relight it.
Oh,
But
okay.
not to change gears, but as potential co-host.
Yeah.
Pat, we've been trying to get, well, we're not trying to. We're talking to Pinky about moving up here to Connecticut for the comedy scene.
Yeah.
And I want your insight. I feel like people are going to flock to the Stress Factory. And I know you do Hartford a lot. Where do you do
That's
in
like
Hartford,
moving
right?
to the Sahara for water.
So
There's
let's
nowhere in
sell-
Hartford right
sell-
now. Everything
sell
kind of got
Pinky-
shut down in Hartford.
Sell
But if you
Pinky on
came
the
up here,
Connecticut.
I think you work. I mean, it's obviously I've talked with Ski Mask there about his comedy scene. How you have to drive 5 hours for shit.
Yeah,
you have to
it's-
drive back and forth to Connecticut twice. If you're here, you can get in Rhode Island. You can get parts of
Right.
Massachusetts.
I mean,
you can
everywhere
parts
is
of
so
New York, Jersey, all that
close.
stuff. Get
Yeah.
out there. No, you know what clubs yet. Let's just get you funny first, and then we'll get you in the clubs. But let's work into a thing.
I love
No,
Pat.
seriously, though, it's not about where you're working. It's if you're working. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm getting better all the time. We talked about that. It's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should move here. Pink mask, you'll get punched, but it's fine.
Right. No, it'll be the show. Then I'll, do the other shit. So it'll be fun. And plus, we got Jim and Aunt Mead. I mean, these guys are going to be future co-hosts. It's
You
going to
can
be
share
crazy.
a bed with Larry, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Larry's great.
and
Larry's
Steve
great
in
to
the
share a
same
bed with.
bunk
Yeah. So I'm actually I'm coming up there for a special project here soon. I don't want to release what we're going to be doing because it's going to be absolutely insane, but it will be
Banging.
streamed live. So get ready for that.
We're gonna
Hopefully
pee
around.
in each
I don't
other's
want
mouth.
to spoil it, but Jim's gonna eat more sandwiches.
No, it's going to be even better. If you're a fan of the
Yeah,
beautiful
it's gonna-
boys, you're going to like this. Trust
You're
me.
a fan of water sports, you're gonna love this.
Yeah, there's a good one. Yeah, if you're a big fan of the
Random just was talking about water sports.
And
Wow.
beautiful boys.
yeah. Pat on the money tonight. I love it.
Almost
All
gotta
right.
be. I mean, like,
Who's in the chat room here? Random was great on MLC. Yeah, people liked your appearance on MLC, Random. They said it was probably your best podcast appearance yet, even compared to some of the real ass podcast appearances you've done. We've all had a high school kid. Of course, somebody has to say it again. Barry is a legend. Agreement, Barry. Yeah. I know, RJ. We know you don't want to get it. You don't want that information to get out there, or he's never going to do the job. People are going to read that comment.
Was Bradley in there?
No, Bradley. I saw him join, and then he quickly left. And then somebody followed me on Twitter named Bradley. I got to figure that out later.
is it an Asian guy named Brad Lee or is it Bradley?
No, I get that confusion too. I got to try to type it out. It's never spelled the same with the L and the E.
Confusion is his middle name.
Right, exactly. He doesn't know which way to
Brad
go.
Confusion Lee.
It's funny. Hey, Matt, how's the comedy scene up there in Boston? I know it's shut down right now, but how are you killing it up there? You doing?
It's good, but I gotta go down to Providence.
Yeah,
Nothing's going on in Massachusetts right now, other than
Everything's-
like parking lot scene.
nice.
You
guys like the parking lot shows? I tried to do one in Galveston, but people weren't having it.
anybody show up?
No, it was just loud. I mean, yeah, but some asshole and his, no one really showed up.
Honking the horn. Did they do it through the radio?
No, it was just me in the back of the truck with a mic. You know, so I just did my podcast instead because there was a lot of loud rap music going on. So I had to move the truck like 10 times up and down the beach to finally find a spot. Did an hour podcast, got sunburned like a motherfucker in an hour, and went back and watched it. Wasn't that happy with it, but it was whatever. I mean, it's worth it. You're going out there. You're doing something. Hey,
Yeah, people are showing up. So I mean,
yeah, it's fun and a good time.
if I keep getting invited, dude, you know,
yeah,
I'm gonna
might as
keep
well.
going.
Absolutely.
I won't do a thing in a truck. I'm not standing in the fucking.
You don't
truck.
want to do the parking lot shows? Aaron Berg did a few of them. I know
Yeah,
those guys.
Good for Aaron Berg. Aaron Berg also gets a lot more money than I do to do things, so that's why he's doing.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I know that. I know that. I didn't know how people's real thoughts and reactions were to the parking lot shows, because it seems through promotion that people might be showing up, and then other promotion I see, I'm like, it doesn't really look like that's the crowd. It looks like
depends what's behind the promotion. It also depends on really who's putting it on and how it's happening. But like to me, I need people around me. In a car is not going to work. And I could never do the Zoom show. I just said
there's no way. There's no way I could do the Zoom thing.
Especially in a closed room.
Chick-fil-A.
I did an outdoor show, but it was a restaurant where the restaurant is outside, so it was tented over, and there was a bunch of tables. There was like 60 people there.
That's different. Yeah, I mean, that's almost
in 3 months, so it's like
right.
It wasn't bad. I mean, they were a little scared and shit. I mean, and they don't like when you bring up that they're scared, but I saw some fat white lady. I'm like, you look nervous. Like they're gonna take away dessert. It's just COVID.
Yeah, it's weird doing crowds that aren't used to comedy or not like real comedy fans, because you can't really pick on them. And I learned that this last weekend.
You can.
I don't know. They weren't having.
RanDoM does, and that's one thing we agree on.
Well, yeah, RanDoM's great.
Fucking shove it down their throat.
RanDoM, with everything closed. Have you ever performed comedy at the ball pit? At McDonald's.
You should find a local YWCA.
Yeah, people. Yeah. What about the Gold's Gym? Did they do comedy in the locker room?
I did 2 shows in Port Charlotte, Florida 2 weeks ago, because they have everything open. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, the Auschwitz of the South.
Right. A bunch of savages down there.
You should set up shop at like a Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, you would do great at Planned Parenthood.
I know.
I don't know.
Because the posters they hold up look like you, kind of.
what the babies that they don't get rid of?
Yeah, that was the joke.
Yeah, I know. I was
already down to kill a kid, and they definitely need money, so they're in a desperate situation. I could pick up at a plan.
Yeah, so they're already feeling like pieces of shit, and then you make them feel even more like pieces of shit by explaining your hatred for women, right? And then
the people that are against it will be like, "Oh yeah, they could have this kid." Kill it.
It secretly turns women on. You know that. Like when you call them a fucking piece of shit and a worthless hoe, that they're getting off to this fucking internalized daddy rape fantasy.
I don't know. Are you saying that all women
gotta write this stuff down?
You know, hook you up with Karen Fian.
That's a small percentage. I mean, I guarantee if you went to your local pub and tried that on a handful of women, you would.
3 guys would end up at your house.
Yeah, exactly. Your face would hurt.
I'm gonna try.
Jim, are you gonna try that? Please film it.
I gotta try. These sound like good tips. I'm single now.
Jim, how long has it been since you dated?
I was engaged for 6.5 years. How many times are we gonna go over this?
We know. We're just, we're gonna flow with the show.
Sorry, I'm all riled up.
I know, I could tell. You got the haircut
RanDoM
going
got me all
on.
riled up. He's making some good points, honestly. I'm more and more. I'm gonna go down
I've never
RanDoM's
watched how a cult happens, but I'm seeing it. Like RanDoM saying some shit, Jim's drinking the Kool-Aid, means like I guess I have to go with them on this thing.
Kevin's
take a ride. And then Matt's
My
just
girl's in New
Jersey.
Jersey.
And he can get a spot on it. I get it.
I don't know.
Stop blowing
My girls
up
in New
spot.
Jersey are making money.
Dude, I'm really enjoying what you're doing.
RanDoM. Somebody brings up a good point.
They don't even hear us. It's fine.
All right, you think I'm an actual fucking comedian? This is a cult in the making.
No way.
I don't think you're an actual comedian.
Yeah. Right.
That's suicide 2028.
I'm a size 12 in Nike.
Wait, hold on. Why 2020? Is that
You're right. I'm sorry. I meant mass murder 2028. Thousands of
who's going to do them?
families.
Well, that's
Don't wait that long.
Yeah. Well, that's a long time, Mark. I mean,
you gotta build them up. It's like ISIS sleeper cells.
But haven't you already started?
That's what this podcast appearance is. I'm recruiting people.
No, there's like some alpha guys in here who would never think about hitting ladies. So we take what you say and we think it's hilarious.
you don't pay bills at a cult. Like, I wouldn't mind not having rent free. I'll go to the cult.
Exactly.
When you guys kill people, I'll be like, oh, like,
Right.
paying for the meal.
But then wouldn't you
Crazy.
still be like acknowledged part of the cult? You know, what do you get to call this cult?
Most cults. I'm thinking of the show. I take over most things. I would just take over the cult.
Crazy unmedicated bitches suck your dick randomly.
Oh my god! Why randomly? Don't you want to schedule
His
something like
name is
that?
random. Dude,
Come on, Pinky. Go with it.
You guys.
Random Lee when he marries Bradley.
Now, Random, where do you meet these ladies that let you do whatever you want? You know, pimp them out. Essentially, where do you meet women like this? I mean, this is good
On,
insight.
like, just dating apps or Craigslist or Backpages.
Backpage. Whoa. Okay. So
those aren't dating apps.
Yeah, I don't think those are dating apps. You know, I've surfed those websites, you know, for purposes of hilarity at points in time, and I've never seen a lot to choose from. I mean, you're talking ladies that lot lizards, essentially. You know, those types. Is that what you like?
Usually, they need some ride, or they need drugs, or they need some kind of
dentist.
place to live. Then
Right.
you're just like, oh, you know what? I'll drive you around. You'll quadruple your profit margin. Just give me 20%, and then
And
you have her.
piss on you.
Then you have her network of people, which is like 4 other whores. Then you start telling them to do double sessions, and then you have enough money to rent out a motel. Now you don't even have to drive them, and then you get them coming 4 times 4 plus 2 women, and there you go, $300 in like a day. And then
That's the Bang Bus pyramid scheme, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it sounds like. Wait a second. Actually, that made me think of something.
Meningitis. Meningitis.
Don't you have something on Pornhub, Random?
I think I do.
Oh, please tell me you do.
No, he does. Yeah, I remember.
There was some videos on, like, during my past sex work days, there was just videos of me fucking chicks that I tried to get down because I thought it would hurt my comedy career, and now I just don't give a fuck. I think they're on X Hamster or something.
Damn. Are they?
Like,
No,
you look like one of those dudes that do the human Zamboni thing. You know, like when a black guy's done fucking the girl, your mouth cleans it up. The cuck dudes. The one that clean it.
No, my mom told me never be the cuck, always be the bull. She taught me how to become a bull.
That's a good mom. That's a good
mom.
fucking mom.
Your mom said that to you?
Woman.
Yeah,
My
mom.
Always, the
God
woman
bless
always
her.
pays for you. You don't pay for her. The woman always comes to you. You don't come to her.
Oh, really? So have you ever paid for
and
dinner?
My mom said all women are disgusting hoes, so don't think you could find
My
love
mom
in them.
said, Christ.
Is your
Now-
mom think that about herself?
Is your mom there now?
No, I haven't talked to my mom in like 8 years. I don't
Yeah,
know.
was
what
it
She's a
kids? We don't talk to our
disgusting hoe.
moms.
Was she a
Jesus.
female comic?
No, this is when I was like 14, 15 years old. When I was 15 years old, she's like, yeah, they're all disgusting hoes. Don't
We
chase
gotta
them.
get. We have
Oh
to
my
get.
You have
God.
Paula Poundstone looks. I can see your mom being Paula Poundstone.
Yeah. And your dad's Michael Rappaport. He's very
Yeah.
angry that you're his son, so that's why he's always mad on Instagram.
He's also mad he had to
Mad
fuck
that he's a
Paula
fucking-
Poundstone to make
You
this.
should be mad that he's a fucking filthy Jew.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
That's the spirit.
Now we are live on YouTube here.
That's the part. You know, I like how Ski Mask is like, yeah, the women beating, it's gold. But
No, I mean, you know, I had conjoined to the women beating because he was throwing it out there in theory, but now he just blatantly said about Michael Rappaport, who
now we're live on
He's Jewish.
YouTube.
There's
YouTube.
nothing wrong with Jewish people. If you have a problem with Jewish, then that means you're anti-Semitic, not me. I just said he was a Jew.
right.
What's wrong with
But
him
no,
becoming
you
a
said
Jew?
wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Random. You said filthy Jew.
Filthy.
Yeah,
Jew.
what's wrong with being a filthy, dirty Jew?
That's a lot different than, dude, you know, you're Jewish, you probably celebrate Hanukkah. Doesn't mean that you're dirty, right?
You mean
It's
filthy
not-
as in the like sanitary sense, or just in like the way of life sense?
Right.
Yeah.
He seems bathed.
Filthy rich.
Yeah,
be
yeah.
fair,
Filthy
I've
rich. That's
never-
good.
To be fair, I've never said Jew with that filthy in front of it. So
Good. I did send the link on your
I've never
Twitter.
said feverish without masturbating after it either. You know what I mean? It's certain words that peanut butter and jelly. You know, they just.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, Ski Mask, if you put this up, it might get pulled because it is a porn video of me fucking women. So I
Well,
know-
don't play. I'm not going to put it up on my show right now.
let's
I just
take
want
a
you.
peek.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
don't want
Matt.
to watch your fuck. Dude.
Take a peek.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to see your piece. You know, I
You guys
mean,
would
we
be
can.
ever so lucky to see my
Oh, dude, you know what sucks about this guy? You know his piece is good. That's how a guy fucking
Yo, you
works.
think he's got a hella
He
hog?
stinks in life and his piece is awesome. Fuck
Random.
you.
How big is it, man? How big is it? What are you packing?
8 to 8.5. They made me pull it
Just
out on
show
the
us.
Like you
now.
seen a thumb?
No,
Let's
don't
see
show
Seen
it
a
now.
thumb?
Is it
And they
thick
made
or
me
is it
pull my
stupid
dick
thin?
out.
I think it's stupid thin.
They pulled my dick out. I had to pull my dick out twice on the Legion of Skanks, and one was on New Year's Eve, and they measured it.
Your balls dropped? But
Yeah.
New Year, but
Yeah, that's a great New Year. So yeah. So you're pulling,
Great New Year.
yeah, you're pulling cock out on a podcast. Now you say you had to. What does that mean?
I mean, I have this exhibition in me that just needs to pull my dick out at random times.
Oh, do you do it in public and stuff like that too?
With
Yeah,
a
you want me to
trench
pull it
coat.
out now?
Is that
That's
what the
the
trench coat was
punchline.
all about? Oh, so is that okay? So the trench coat makes sense now. If you had it buttoned up, you would have easy access to everything. You could just like that, and then your package would be out, and then you could quickly get out of there.
I
Who
just
on the
figured
show has not pulled out their penis in public?
it's if a
Just
woman
me.
would
I knew
be
it. I knew it was just me.
it would be any woman's privilege to see me pull my gracious dick out in public. It'll be the best
Gracious.
dick they ever
Why?
see.
Hello, I'm penis. Hello.
Yeah.
Glad to meet you, Governor. I'm the gracious penis.
I guarantee it'll happen in like Adidas snap pants, like fucking the singer from Korn,
But those pants need to make a comeback. Those things are
Jonathan
fantastic.
Davis.
I couldn't do it. Jonathan, I was like trying to think in my head. It's the
a
easiest
chain
way.
wallet and the other end's attached to the
Yeah, you know what?
end of his penis.
Good
Who is
point,
Prince
Jim.
Albert?
Random. Do you carry a
Right,
chain
that's
wallet?
Yes, thank you.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. You just seem like the type that would
No,
carry a
my
chain
women
wallet.
do.
Doesn't
They
matter
carry
right
my
yet.
wallet.
Yeah. The women carried a wallet. I forgot. He doesn't
He
pay.
doesn't carry things.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Damn.
have shoes. He uses women. He just walks on.
He just walks all over. He walks
a
all
piggyback.
over women.
God.
Oh,
Thank
Chrissy.
God.
hi, Chrissy.
Hi, Chrissy.
Hi.
Chrissy Mayer joins
Wow.
the show tonight. Get a little insight here.
Chrissy,
I've been
Oh.
watching
you know
a little
Mark
bit.
Random.
Oh, yes, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what-
Here
I
comes
just
the
got
dick.
out of the shower. Oh, no. Did
Where
I
does he
walk
go? Did he
in?
leave the show because we had a lady come in the room?
Yeah.
He
This
thought
is
he was told it would be boys only.
Was he?
Yeah, white men. That's all he wanted.
Yeah, all white guys. Oh, right. I
I
should.
think
Damn.
he's gonna come back hanging down.
Oh, no. He, well, let's let.
Dude, if I see his penis, I'm going where he lives and punching him with it.
Are you?
I want to see his penis.
Are you gonna come from the bottom and just?
Hopefully his
like,
mom
right
lets
through
you
him?
in the house.
Yeah.
Or
Because,
grandmom. I can't wait till grandmom answers the door.
that's gonna be an amazing
Cookies and
episode.
shit. There's no
Now, Chrissy,
way
have
he
you ever
acts
done
like
an
that.
appearance with RanDoM before? You say you know him?
Yeah. We've been on the Real Ass podcast a couple of times. And like
Oh.
I was on the episode where he debuted his hit single, Gassin' the Jews.
Oh, that was his song.
Yes.
That's
hates
just
the
what
Jews?
fans call it. The original version is Staying Alive. That's just what fans call
Oh, okay. No.
Oh.
The original
Whoops.
version.
Oh, wow.
That's just the remix. Yeah.
That was on the
It's
LP.
a parody, you retard. It's
Yeah.
not the original version.
it. Do you want to know
Made
the
it
truth of that
awful.
song? You want?
Huh.
Here's the beautiful truth of that
I
song.
thought it was self-explanatory.
Yeah.
No, I'm
it's,
gonna
it's,
tell you. In 2018, I had 3 girlfriends at that time, and one was extremely abusive, and she was dancing that song with another person while forcing me to be in a relationship with her. So I decided to ruin the memory of that song, Staying Alive, to her.
that's the point of the song. You didn't do. So did you? Were you already going
Sure,
to
that
Auschwitz?
got her.
I mean,
That-
you
that
didn't.
other
You,
dick
you
she
didn't
was
go to
dating.
Auschwitz and come up with the song there. Is this like a whole thing you got going?
You
No,
hate
it was
Jews?
pretty on the spot.
Yeah. I mean, that Pat said it. I mean, it's
What do you
obvious.
hate
Wait a minute. It sounds like you were getting cut. Wasn't that rule number
You're
1
getting
from your
cucked
mom?
fucking hard.
No,
That's
you
what Jim
can't be
thinks about.
cucked. You can't be cucked if the woman you're having sex with are already married.
What?
What the
My
fuck? are you
God,
talking
the
he
fuck
about?
did-
knows the
that's-
rules.
Is it?
A lot of ins and outs.
If you're the little bitch
Textbook.
in the corner watching, you're
textbook.
fucked, bro. That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Pat, when I'm having sex with your wife, if she cheats on me, that makes me still the bull.
The
You're
bull.
the cuck.
Yeah, but
Textbook,
I
bro.
don't think you can double cheat.
You were so hurt you made a stupid
Textbook.
song. You weren't fucking anybody. You
Mark, I feel like you need
you
to
Weird
make a
Al'd your
visual
way
aid.
out of a fucking relationship.
Matt, your thoughts?
Come on, Maddie.
Matt, what are your thoughts of all this Jew hate, women hate? I mean, what is going on here?
All this. It's one guy.
I know, it's fantastic. Hold on, is Matt muted?
Yo, can you guys hear me?
I can now.
Yeah, he goes by
Oh,
Mead.
Oh, mute me.
The other Matt.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
There's two
Well,
Matts in the kitchen.
There is two Matts. I'm sorry about that. There's so many guys in here, and Chrissy. So
Yeah. There's
RanDoM.
two Matts, and I'm gonna walk all over both of you.
Yeah, RanDoM.
Please.
Get it,
Whoa.
Mats?
Okay,
Wear
so we
heels.
got the
I love that
doormats.
someone didn't
Doormat.
get it.
Whoa.
Welcome, Matt.
Do you need me to save you? Oh, this chat room. I gotta get rid of this thing. RanDoM. This guy in the chat room says that you carry around a school bag often. Is that true?
No, I don't know what the hell's a school bag.
You know, like a school bag. You know, you would
Like a
carry.
backpack?
Like a
Right,
backpack.
it's something.
Military backpack. Does it say,
Yeah,
like,
it's something.
robots
You
on it?
know,
What the fuck do you mean school bag?
yeah. The way they made it sound would be like
Yeah,
you're
what
carrying.
country
a
is this person from? Who says school bag?
I don't know.
That sounds like another insult, like not a douchebag, but a school bag.
I think it makes it. It's
Like a
makes it-
tool shed. Like you're a fucking school
Yeah.
bag, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, I can see that.
Call you a school bag, dude. That's a good name. Mark Schoolbag's a better name.
I do like that name. Yeah, you should change your Twitter handle, RanDoM, to Mark Schoolbag. I think.
Hey, let's stop beating up on the guy who
Yeah.
hates women and Jews.
I love Mark.
I will.
We're not beating
Talking about
up on
me or
anyone. That's a
RanDoM?
good- Is Mark, if you were going to announce someone's name, Mark Schoolbag or Mark RanDoM, Mark Schoolbag, I would go, what's this about?
Yeah. I think I could click on it more in that
I
way.
would say random school bag, and that it was random
That
school
sounds
bag
creepy
that
as
was
fuck.
That sounds like a bomb that you find at the school.
That's
I
exactly
saw it.
what
I'd say
said.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the rules.
Now,
See
RanDoM,
something,
would you
say something?
would you consider yourself to be that of an alpha male?
No, I don't believe in that.
Okay.
There's
All
no
right.
reason to.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I get where you're coming from here. I do. You make a lot of valid points. Some of them are a little crazy, but I'm with it.
Can't be any valid. They're points.
Pat is
Valid
doing
points. He
everything to
hates
kill
women.
me tonight.
He
Yeah.
hates the Jews. Those are valid points.
I
Well-
don't hate the Jews.
He never said he hated the Jews.
Right. All he did was
He
call
went to
Michael.
Auschwitz
They're
for fun.
filthy.
He went to Auschwitz for fun.
Yeah. And
It was
filmed it.
fun. It was fucking hilarious.
I
I'm
mean-
sorry, it's fucking hilarious to be at Auschwitz.
This is why.
He's a real
So-
guy.
Honestly, I've seen photos of Auschwitz. I've never been there. It looks like a boring place.
Looks like a fucking.
There's just a
blast.
shed in the middle of a field.
Don't make fucking a hilarious. Don't make it so hilarious. Then, if Jews really wanted their Jew sympathy, they wouldn't make it so fucking funny.
Holy shit!
Sympathy.
Why is that wrong to say?
Matt Mead, you look like Tommy Pope right now. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look.
You look just like Tommy Pope. That's hilarious.
Is he hammered?
No,
I'm
I
fucking
don't.
hammered.
That's probably the
Oh, the
backwards
Tommy
baseball
Pope.
cap.
Ready to play softball at a minute's notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready to
because-
play in the D League, baby, Industrial League.
Jim. Now
here.
hearing all of this, is this going to make you focus more on the important things like beating Bob Biggerstaff in the eating competition? I mean, what if you lose this thing?
He won't.
I don't see how that happens. I would just like to know the guy. I mean, we don't have to go back over it, but yeah, the only thing I'm nervous about is the guidelines.
Uh-huh.
And is anybody paying for my food?
Yeah, I got to.
I am. I don't care.
Right.
Yes, I'll pay for your fucking food.
Okay,
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
give my 2 cents on this one because I
Go
think
ahead.
that he has an upper advantage. Bob Biggerstaff looks
I have
like
nothing to live for.
Well,
Yeah, I gotta talk to you about that.
Jim, why don't you make a go? Why don't you make a go food me? And
We
then-
we have a sponsor. I'm just trying to figure out how to split it up.
So Biggerstaff
Wow.
has
get it. Go
Dave-
food me.
Dave has. Can I goddamn finish what I
I
was?
want to laugh at it, but no one will stop
Oh,
talking. Oh, food is good. Even
Biggerstaff.
random laughed, and he hates TV shows.
Biggerstaff has one area of his body that can contain food, and it's his stomach, his torso. Dave has like fat spread out through his entire body. So he has the arms, the legs. Bob Biggerstaff just has these fucking scarecrow arms and this fat torso. So it's all going right here. So everything's going to be congested.
Right.
While the fucking chicken nuggets are going to be spread out through his biceps, the shoulders,
The thighs.
He's
those
got a lot
huge
of room
calves.
to move food
Right.
around.
Yeah,
It
I hope you
circulates like
teach
blood.
biology someday. I hope you do.
Yeah.
I love it.
Food goes to your elbow first, and then goes down to your kneecap.
There's a song about that, Pat.
There
I'm
it
an
is.
athlete.
Good
I'm a Jordan disciple. So only greatness equals greatness. It's all willpower.
Okay.
So just pray for Bob.
What does the winner get? What do you get? More food?
Yeah.
Whoa, you know what? We haven't thought about prizes, have we?
Fuck, why are you doing this?
Because it's hilarious. I honestly didn't think it would go that far to think about.
The winner loses a foot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The
Lizzo championships. Just lose a foot.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to come up with something good. You know what? I got something that'll help us out with that. Our sponsor themselves, Silk City Hot
Silk
Sauce.
City.
I'm sure will help us out with a prize for that competition. We'll figure something out with them. They're also we're gonna get together to figure out what food. And you know what? I just thought of. I haven't tweeted out the poll yet. What the fuck are we eating? Are we doing Taco Bell, McDonald's, or Chipotle? I mean, what is it? What do you guys think before
I submit to the fans. I submit to the poll. It's fine with me.
Yeah. Personally, I'd like to see the McDonald's. I think it's hilarious.
I would like
the
that.
Taco Bell would be funny, but it would be hard, with the taco shells. Taco shells easily break. You can't easily break a Big Mac in half, so you can kind of see
Well,
it
you
go
gotta
down.
go superic food, right? Are you gonna just do all Taco Bell? Or are you gonna you choose one food? I would
No,
think.
once we choose the fast food location, then we will
Has to be
choose
the same order.
Right.
Yeah.
Do
right.
Wendy's. They have vanilla frosties
Wendy's
now.
blows.
Fuck Wendy's.
What
Or
the fuck?
just chili and baked potato from Wendy's.
Oh,
That'd be a good block.
that's good, but I don't know though because Bob loves chili. I'm sure he could. He's from Texas, so he could eat down some chili pretty fast.
I mean, he won't like Wendy's chili, man. That's not good chili.
It's Bob Biggerstaff. I think he eats cheap chili too.
Is Bob from Texas?
Yeah, he's from Houston.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
All right, that changes things.
Why?
It does. There's a lot of good
People from Texas can eat.
They should just eat Lunchables. Buy a fucking ton of Lunchables.
Pepperoni
and Mark
pizza
Schoolback can come and watch.
Pop Tarts.
Hey, the Pop Tarts. That sounds pretty good.
Pop Tarts would be rough. You need a lot of water.
Dude, they'd be dry as fuck. Oh my god, I can't stand.
Gotta be a mix.
Yeah, I would not like desserts.
Yeah, we'd have to see. So who's going to be there?
Macaroni and cheese, just fucking wholesome.
Yeah, but then somebody has to be there to cook it.
Throat.
Right. They would have to cook the same recipe because somebody could put more milk in one of them.
Water, powder, go.
Well, you put milk in it, it'll make it more creamy, make it go down easier.
What's the worst food to poop out?
Anything hot, jalapenos.
I'm not thinking poop, I'm thinking puke.
Yeah, I'm
They're
thinking
gonna throw up from eating eggs. Eat eggs.
Eggs. But then somebody has to cook the eggs, Pat. We gotta figure out how to pick it up. It's got to be the same.
The laziest contest ever. Someone has to actually make the thing.
Look, the reason being is because they could do it differently than over here. I mean, they would have to have
the sponsor. The sponsor can pay for the cook.
The sponsor's a hot sauce company.
Yeah, and they give.
But they're not going to be in the same location. I think they're going to do it over the Zoom, because everything's shut down, and that'd be a little weird doing it somewhere publicly. And plus, it's Sunday, July 5th, this Sunday.
Chrissy, you weren't here. We started the podcast talking about how with that big mask, you should have a cooking show. And you said that you did have one.
I did.
What the fuck? You can cook the food with your mask on and make them the food. I know you're not really there, but you cook it. They make. I hate to go behind the curtain here.
No, it's fine.
They
it's
make
fine.
it themselves. It's on Zoom. No one's really gonna watch this.
I don't know. People are very excited.
Not that thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, right. People are very excited for this eating competition. I think there's already Vegas odds going on. People are choosing. Jim has a lead favorite so far. I think it's because of your promotional videos, though. It's got to be
MyBookie.ag.
Yes, go there if you want to bet on the eating competition. Pat, you seem like you have something you'd like to say.
No, I finally wasn't going to.
All right, so I don't know. I don't know which fast food to choose. It's got to be fast food though, because it's just got to be garbage, and that's the
food.
What's funny about it? It has to be just.
It has to be a fast food franchise. It has to be the same exact order.
Hard
it has to be the
tacos.
same order.
They stab your throat on the way down.
Hard tacos, Chrissy, you look fucking hot right now.
Ooh,
Yeah, Chris, what's going on? Did you change your lighting or what's going on over there?
She did her makeup while we talked.
I just got out of the shower and I'm wearing a different kind of bra.
Okay, you decided not to call into the podcast from the bathtub this time.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Dude, that's too risky.
It is. That one.
I respect the hell out of that.
I really thought when that fan tweeted that out, I never checked it. I just uploaded it.
Well, I have a fan who's like been threatening to dox me over the last
yes.
hours.
I wanted to talk to you
I
about
don't even
that.
know if he has my number.
That is
anybody can figure out that I'm from Long Island and that I would have
schizophrenia. That's the only number.
Yeah. Do you guys know him in real life? The soccer?
No, I have no idea what I did to
you
piss
do know
this
him?
person off.
We do.
He's good friends with Teamster Tim. Somebody told me, I think. And why is he's just randomly attacking Chrissy?
He wants attention. I was reading the tweet. He's just mad that Chrissy, you didn't give him this attention back. He thought he was going to have some kind of roast battle with you, forced upon you while you're just living your life. You didn't do what he wanted. He got stupid and it wasn't funny. So now he's all being defensive. You can read it. He's a crazy person.
He's a special kind of guy who has like agoraphobia, lives in Brooklyn. Doesn't leave his house, takes like 8 Xanax bars a day.
Wow.
Yeah, but he said he runs in the same circles and he's offering me meat. That part was creepy. I think
he just means that he himself runs in a circle because he's mentally ill.
I love Mike.
Sometimes I do a square. Like, good for you, dude. Good for you.
So, Mead, you're defending him.
Yeah, wait a second. Let's hear.
I'm defending how crazy he is.
Oh, well, I think he is because I've noticed, just clicking on his profile, one week, I'll see him tweet something, he'll be following me, and then the next he won't be following me. And then this has happened a few times. I don't know if it's something going on or if that's a regular thing that he does. It's odd. He lashes out, and then I think is he one of those guys that also did he delete tweets?
I wish, yes.
I
could share the screenshots of prescription drugs that he sends us.
Is it insane?
It's bad. I mean,
where is he from?
Like Michael Myers type dosage.
He's taking Xanax and
what he's doing.
Adderall at the same time.
That's not fun, man.
Where's he from?
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I'll make fun of a guy if he's just nuts, but if it's medication that's fucking with shit in it.
Yeah, but I mean,
still an asshole for saying shit.
Podcast and it's medication and shit.
Nah,
but I tell Stancil, I want to meet the fucking the doctor that is prescribing this motherfucker all these drugs because I will fucking live off that.
Yeah, no, I know some doctors down here that could hook you up fat like that too. You just you'd pay a certain price and then you never really have to talk to him again.
Oh, Jim, you guys should have to eat the food in the bathtub. I mean, you have to eat Taco Bell both.
Oh, that's good. Now,
and then I'll piss on you.
We have to see what size bathtubs they have. I don't want them to be uncomfortable if they're too big for the bathtub. I've seen some tubs.
They're uncomfortable. Their little peepees are flying up in the water and they're eating tacos.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, that is good. And then, you know what, Pat? That's a good way to keep up with how much food they drop, too.
Right. And if it falls in, you can still eat it.
All right, we'll get Bob on board.
Bigger staff looks like a nutcracker. Like he just has a square torso and little
kind of.
I don't want it. I'm not looking for hotness. I just thought it'd be funny if they're in a tub.
No, I'm saying it's easier for him to fit in a tub than it is for Stancil.
Right. Because he's kind of
a specialty tub,
figure.
like the one they washed the mom in What's Eating Gilbert Grape. A fucking hot tub.
Yeah. It's crazy. Let's see here. RanDoM, are you going to be at Skankfest South? Some of the people want to know that. Are you coming to Skankfest down here?
I'm one of these people that I decide the same day of because I have 3 residents that I live at and I work between 3 jobs. So it's one of those, like, if I decide, I'll do the day of.
Okay. So you never get booked at comedy clubs in advance? Like Auschwitz didn't book you 2 weeks in advance before you went there?
No.
Go ahead, Pat.
No,
I think Pat Oates is a great comic and or the other things he does, and I think you all should follow Pat Oates.
What is it?
Is that lady mad at you right now, or is she just holding?
Yeah.
What?
Is she holding an axe? What is that?
Is that a gun? What is that?
Dude, what the fuck? It looks like a murder scene over there.
It's
a gun.
It's only a 22. You can't really kill that many people with it.
Yeah, but you could still kill. Like, why? What is the purpose of her holding the weapon? Is she doing that?
She's doing her job.
Yeah. Is she trying to show that you're dangerous on this podcast, or did you schedule a gun cleaning?
No.
Who was that rapper on YouTube, Krispy Kreme? You would have that nerd guy hold the guns for him and stuff. You're kind of like him. I like that.
What, all of them? Little Boosie, all of his videos, there's always just so many Mac 10s and shit just flying across the screen. It's ridiculous. I can't believe it. Who was that one? Do you guys remember that rapper, white dude, Miami, cocaine?
Oh, yeah. Stitches.
That's his name. Go, his shit's ridiculous. He's driving in a very lifted Cadillac, and he's the premise of the video is he's bringing in suitcases of cocaine to the airport, and I'm just it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen because it's fake. You know,
I'll take your word for it.
Just like that, random fucking stitches.
Random
He
stitches.
knows.
Yeah, no, he knows all those guys. Yeah, he has tattoos on his face.
Bring up Stitches today.
Yo, Stitches. You hear Stitches'
My
new
favorite
song?
rapper and clown name.
Stitches. Now he does look like a clown. He has Stitches tattooed on his face. It makes him look like a clown. No, Stitches.
Oh, the
Big
rapper.
clownish.
Yeah, random. What's the weirdest tattoo you got? What do you got going on over there?
That
Holy shit. That's a
Yeah.
tattoo.
I got this
That
tattoo.
rings the bell.
Here's
Yeah.
what it was. I got this tattooed because, again, that abusive relationship with a female comic I'm not going to name. Police kept coming in, and they pointed guns at me. So I was just drawing this. They had guns to me, and I was just drawing this, and then I was just going to do that so they'd fucking kill me. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. So I just got it tattooed on me when I entered comedy.
You
Wouldn't
entered-
this would be great if this is just a brilliant work, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
this wasn't
Well,
real at all.
A lot of people say that
when Joaquin
random.
Phoenix was doing that character for a while, it was weird.
Yeah.
It was being weird.
I'm not here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you an incel, random? Is this possible that you could just be an incel of the exact things that you hate right now?
Well, here's the thing is I tried to market myself as an incel comic. Like I didn't want people to know that I was a sex worker. I didn't want people to know I had multiple girlfriends. I wanted people to think I was lonely and no girl ever loved me. So I was trying to get on these troll channels and these incel markets and they really liked me. Then my fucking bitch, Lizzie Durazo.
Oh my
fucked it up.
God. Now-
She fucked it up. And now people know that like there's women circulating my life. So now I can't fucking say I'm an incel. It's bullshit.
Is this before or after, you were appearing at clubs already with your normal material? Then did you decide to go to the incel? Yeah, what clubs? The incel route after that point.
I mean, I have legitimate critiques and hilarious jokes of feminism, and somehow they mistook that as incel because as much as women want to act like they're progressive and feminist, they judge me by my sexual prowess. So I played into it by saying, I've never had sex. I used to tell people I was a fucking virgin. It
Random.
sucked.
You just jumped from one spectrum to the other. Random. This is what a lot of the fans, including myself, don't really like about this whole thing is, you did MLC podcast. And when you came on the show, you talked about, people need to fucking start naming names of who they're talking about and stuff. And then the whole show, you refused to name names. So you basically went against exactly what you said when you went on Kevin's podcast and you never named any names.
And here's why.
He said Bradley.
All through 2019, I named female comics that I had problems with, and it boxed me out of the industry a lot. So
That's
now
what's boxing you out?
Regardless of what successful female comics on SiriusXM or their own podcasts or Gas Digital or Compound Media are abusive, I don't believe one person's career should be ruined for life because we're all growing, we're all messed up. So I'll never name the female comics that are abusive and horrible.
God.
Because
you missed it earlier. He peed on a man, and that man's name is Bradley. We know
You
that.
don't have Robert
Oh.
Parrish backing you down in the paint. You have hating Jews and women.
Right,
wow.
right. So
That's
so
the
now
punchline.
the fans want to see, pictures and proof of these girlfriends that you say you had. You say you had 3 girlfriends at one time.
On my first album cover, go to my album cover. Seriously, this is comedy. There's
What?
Lizzie and
No.
what?
I love it.
I'm sorry, dude. That's just the worst name. It's great.
That is a
You don't want to say seriously, this is comedy when it's seriously. It's
Yeah, because
you can hire anyone. I have a fat man on mine. I don't date that fat man.
Random.
Cover my album. So you can have
Random.
any women on there.
No.
Random, you've been playing this game for over a year now. Like a lot of people in the industry are getting tired of it. Like they want to hear you name these names of these people you're talking about. And every time you go on a show, it's kind of the same reaction. And
Then
now
go to 2009. Chrissy Mayer was on a podcast I was on where I named a bunch of female comics.
Chrissy's is
Not
true.
playing that shit.
Do you
What do you-
remember the
what do you-
names?
What do you
was
think
it?
about?
Was this when you were talking about the girls that were mean to you at that open mic?
No, this was
Girls were
different.
mean to you? Oh, wait, hold on. Let's
He
get
got
to the
kicked out of an open mic because I don't know. And these girls were mean to him, and then he
Brooklyn
was
open mic?
mean back. No, not
Yeah.
a Brooklyn open mic, a regular one. And then they were trying to kick him out, and he just kept yelling.
No, this is certain female comics would invite me on their podcast because they heard a thing that like I was great to have on podcast. Then they
I've never
They heard that. Hold on. Retract.
They would ask me, and then I would agree to it, and then later on they would just cancel. So I was upset with that.
Oh,
so random. What do you think about Chrissy Mayer? If you have opinions about female comedians,
Chrissy Mayer is cool. You should support her show on Wet Spot and her Chrissy Mayer podcast. She has really good guests. And
plug.
Everyone else in this
number 2 interview podcast at all. I do, right?
In South Korea.
It's a genetic thing where men are just having fun and laughing, and then the moment a girl gets involved, guys try to impress her, and it's fucking disgusting.
Okay.
Wait,
this
are you
makes
saying
sense.
that I do that?
No, he's saying I'm doing that.
He's saying we all did. I
This
guess.
makes sense, Random. So you're saying that guys should just
I
stay
like Chrissy Mayer. I think Chrissy Mayer is awesome.
to hanging out
You
in
think he's saying we're all gay.
right now?
Yeah. Well, hold on.
No,
He's saying guys should stick to hanging out in the Gold's Gym locker room, essentially, where there's women not involved. And this is
Yeah,
exactly
with Bradley.
Peeing on Bradley.
Yeah, peeing on
lots of
Bradley. Now
Bradley.
that's what I'm getting out of this whole thing. There's a lot of gay interaction going on. You wanted to, so I don't know. Girls are getting mean to you. You're getting mad about that. It's very odd. There's a lot of different points here. It's backwards. That's why a lot of people think this whole thing is a smuck or it's fake. So
yes, it is fake. I don't really hate guys who have this weird beta cognition towards women. I don't really hate female comics. It's a gimmick.
That's crazy. I can't. Is this so? So if it's all fake, is that your real outfit? Is that your real chain?
Yeah.
That lady really there?
Yeah, Lizzie. Who is Lizzie? Random. She's in the chat room.
She's my fiance, girlfriend.
Okay. All right.
Aw.
Yeah. What's she do? Shout out.
Random, you could be like a born again incel, and that way you could reach maybe the Christian community.
No, fucking incels rejected me when I was teaching them how to hate women and how to do it right. But just because I had girlfriends and I was a past sex worker, they fucking rejected me.
Okay, so
I want to take your master class.
hey, Pat, we got somebody in the chat room here. He says a guy who posts exercise data on Instagram has no room to criticize an artist like RanDoM.
I don't. I'm an advocate. I'm working very hard just to be random. I'm mad. I'm jealous. I'm a beta, and I want to be more like him and tell women what to do.
Right,
Yes,
but
it's bullshit. Fucking.
I really want to be like Pat Oates because he looks healthy. He's has more Twitter followers, which that means everything in the world of comedy. And he looks healthy. He works out and he's succeeding. He'll be a successful comic. He'll be the person who people want to book. He won't be the fucking person who blows his brains out in the year 2025.
now it's 25.
Why
Earlier,
Why do we have to
hold
wait
on.
so long?
RanDoM, this is very
I
important.
would never
Earlier,
use a
you said
gun, so
28.
I don't know. I would die, but it wouldn't be that way.
Okay, Mark RanDoM, earlier you said 2028 people were going to blow their brains out. Now you're saying 2025. What has changed over the course of time? I mean, like I said earlier, everything's so backwards. This is crazy.
He's saying he wants me to kill myself in about 5 years.
No,
he
I
said you're
want
not
you
gonna
to
be
live. I want you to
Don't
live.
ruin my
and be a
dream,
successful-
random.
I want you to be a successful comic because you have it in you and you're worth it, Pat. Fuck all the haters. Fuck the people in the chat. You are worth it, Pat. The whole world can suck your dick.
Dude, this
Say
is
it.
crazy.
Proud.
This is insane.
The whole world can suck
love
my
it.
motherfucking
Tony
dick.
Robbins.
I love it.
Leader. Are you seeing this? He's a
Yes,
cult
this is
leader.
exactly what it is. That's what I'm getting at here because he's bouncing around.
He's
He's
so
trying.
good at it.
Anytime somebody asks a
Jim
question,
Jones, Mark
he
Garrett.
conforms to the way that person wants that question answered. And I've seen this. I've seen you do that on other podcasts.
He's
Cult
very
leader in the
correction.
making. Exactly what it is. Matt, your thoughts?
Who's Matt?
That's,
the Matt that
I'll go. That's the
Boston
only-
Matt.
Quiet.
Boston Matt, your thoughts?
The
Oh,
quiet
Boston
one.
Matt.
I think his mic works.
Which one of you has
I love
abilities?
Boston
I'll
Matt.
know to fucking be nice to you.
Huh? Are you
I don't
being?
have booking abilities, dude.
But yeah, have you heard of the coronavirus?
The thing that I prayed would happen before it happened.
Oh, well,
Oh, he's
Oh,
gone.
no.
what happened?
His
Well,
phone
I'll
crashed.
take over.
Yeah.
Pat
Yeah.
is
Yes.
Pat's the only guy who got me up my fat ass this week to fucking run and work out.
Hell yeah.
Just because of his
Yeah,
fucking
I inspire
inspiration.
other fat fucks.
They
I
are.
do
They
it.
are inspiring. I do like them.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Jim, your thoughts?
No, I like what Pat's doing.
Yeah,
But,
I'm a fan of Pat. Yeah.
I
We didn't get the
haven't,
best teachers at all.
Oh
Yeah, what
my
the
God,
fuck? Let's
wait
get.
a
I mean,
second.
how much time we got?
I'm gonna have Jim and Mead on. You're gonna be on my podcast. We're gonna bash teachers. We're gonna do a
Is
whole
this the wrap?
Yeah.
Are we
back to
wrapping
school
up?
mess.
I mean, we
this
don't have
sounds like
to.
you're trying to wrap up, and I
I
just
don't-
got here.
Yeah, Pat, are you wrapping the show? Are you wrapping up my show?
I'm gonna have to leave soon. I have to do another podcast at 10. So I'm gonna
Anyway,
have to
guys,
stop
we can just go around and plugs, you know.
Yeah, so give out your plugs. Random, where you performing?
Random.
Wait,
Oh, are you serious?
Boston Matt's back.
I'm gonna be drinking this Mountain Dew Code Red in my living room.
Wait. Didn't you say earlier
Oh,
on Twitter you were getting
no.
drunk? Hey, Boston
Whoa.
Matt, your thoughts on Random?
Whoa. What
What
I
are your
miss?
thoughts? This is
Wait,
great.
were we really doing
Random
plugs?
talk about hating
No, we're not
Jews?
doing
Yeah, what are your general thoughts? We didn't allow for a lot of insight from you over there. I didn't notice. I was waiting.
My Wi-Fi's cutting up right now. Jesus.
It's all right. It's okay.
Knock on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't hate on Random though. I mean, free speech is free speech.
Okay. It's a good point.
I think Random, I think you should worry less about your identity and like your branding per se, and just focus more on just what you find funny and putting that out there.
I think that's what he does find funny. And
Yeah.
what he
I
said
guess
earlier.
so.
Yeah, Auschwitz and hating women. I love it.
That's why it's crazy.
Filthy Jews. That's the punchline.
Yeah. I mean, it's
It's all about the delivery, am I right?
I don't know. What if Michael Rappaport walks up to you in the street and says, "Are you my son?"
I'll make him suck my dick in front of his fucking family.
Yeah.
Damn. Wow.
Piss on him and Douglas or whoever.
Yeah. Bradley.
Right.
Now, Pat, your thoughts on this whole situation. How would you wrap up, everything you've heard tonight?
I like the Jews and ladies.
Okay. I like it.
Too.
That's
I like Jewish ladies.
That's how you succeed, by the way, by saying I like Jews and ladies. This is the opposite. If you want
I haven't been succeeding, so maybe I should go a different path.
Yeah.
Switch sides.
Jewish ladies have huge tits and they love head.
right. And
Give
sometimes,
it or get it.
Both.
yeah,
love getting it.
yeah.
Jewish
Yeah.
bitch.
Well, who
lady.
doesn't?
Well,
Oh,
Catholic.
goodbye, Matt.
Bye,
bye,
Matt.
Matt. Matt's
Oh,
back.
he's
Hey, what's up,
back.
Matt?
Hey.
Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm Random. Listen, the guy is consistent, if nothing else.
Yes,
God
yeah.
bless him. I love it.
Yeah, I agree with Jim.
And he makes
You are
good points.
consistent. I mean, this has been going on
He
for over
makes
a
good
year.
points.
But you called him inconsistent, Ski Mask. Like throughout.
No, what I mean is the act. His act is consistent.
Oh, okay.
If you listen back over a year ago, I think it was with the first time he did Real Ass Podcast, and that was a very listened to episode because nobody's ever heard anything like that. It was wild, and you're saying the same points here tonight. So I dig it. You're not changing. Yeah, that's the part I
You're
dig.
doing what you love.
Yeah,
I don't hate Jews and I don't hate women. I love everyone and just want the world to
that's
get
what I
along.
mean. This is
But when I say certain facts
Yeah,
about
what a
women, Jews,
backtrack.
blacks, or gays,
that's what I mean. Yeah, that's the act. That's the whole act. It's the
it's not.
backtrack.
I just say truthful things. I have no hate. In my
No, I mean
heart.
everything is so
I don't
backwards.
know, dude.
Random.
Before
Here-
Chrissy came in the room,
Yeah.
you were fucking
Yeah,
He-Man
yeah.
Woman Haters Club.
Random.
Second she showed up, you shit on us for trying to impress her, and then did that spin move because you're a fucking con artist, and you spun and then tried to impress her. You did shit, bro.
That's true.
I like what you do. You are awesome. You have spun that so beautifully. And Chrissy's like, yeah, I like your saying. Fuck you, Random.
It's
Doing well.
insane.
I have the FBI investigated me in 2018. I kind of have
should.
to play with this fucking. Oh, I'm a comic. I'm trying to succeed.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
like it. I like your cover, bro. It's good.
Yeah, no. I mean, my biggest takeaway is anybody listening to this probably didn't learn anything from this hour and a half. I mean, what do you learn from this? I mean, there's so many
Yeah.
backtracking. There's nothing involved. I guess you learned there's gay sex going on at OatesJim Sour, but you learned that on Kevin's podcast.
And like 8 comics are going to ask who books Auschwitz.
Right,
I
yeah.
learned that Bradley smells like piss.
Exactly. Yeah, Bradley smells like
hates
piss.
this episode.
Yeah, no, Pat. I mean, I agree, but this had to happen. It had to happen. I mean, everybody
Random.
does the
I have a
Mark
question.
Random.
Random. Are you afraid of people getting to know the real you? So you
There-
just
this is-
bobbing and
Good
weaving?
point.
Listen, Chrissy, I say this with all sincerity and love. I am mentally destroyed. There is no real me. I'm a conglomeration of just a bunch of like 8 schizophrenic thoughts going at once. That's
Yeah,
why
we know.
my last name was Random. God destined me to just be a fucking obliterated mental patient. That's why my fucking last name's Random. I have no identity. I am no one. And in the Zen Buddhist monks, that's what I should be. I am nothing.
Rip
I'm
it.
worthless. None of
Rip
this
it
means
up.
anything.
Rip it
Fuck
up.
I'm gonna laugh. I don't give a fuck. Everyone should die.
Rip,
It's
rip,
random.
rip it
Random
up.
is eternal.
I do have to say, Random, I'm one of the people I do not believe for a second that's your real last name. I mean,
It
you're
is.
gonna have to put some proof out there. I really don't believe that a name like Random could possibly
Google-
be.
here,
Is it
Google
short for
Jewish
like
random.
Randominsky or something?
It's just
Is it
so
Polish?
fitting, right? It
No,
could be
yeah,
Jewish.
Here.
Yeah, Random Steen.
Randomberg.
Randomowitz.
Randomberg.
Randomberg.
Yeah. Now that's a good hook. Jim. Randomberg.
No, the nose would be their good hook.
I don't know. That's why
Ah,
I hate Jews.
that's good.
he really does. He really does. He did the whole Auschwitz thing. Now, what did you feel in Auschwitz when you left that scene that day? Were you able to sleep like a baby?
Hilarity. Oh my
Yeah,
god. I
fuck,
pissed
Come
myself
on, this is
laughing.
insane. This is crazy. I love it.
What?
I mean, what are you gonna do?
Why they can't they shouldn't be so fucking funny.
Who?
The Jews.
They're not.
The Red Cross
Pretty funny.
basically had 2 million people die at Auschwitz. So how the fuck did they get this number? It was 4 million in the 80s.
Okay. Hey,
Now
this
that
isn't
they-
history class, Random. Okay.
20
This is just-
million Jews came to the U.S. in the 1940s and 1950s. How the hell? did
Yeah.
that
Now
happen?
we have skyscrapers. Random. Okay.
10 million
Oh,
Jews. The
some
Red
fell.
Cross population increased. So how the fuck did the Jews' population increase during World War II in Auschwitz? How?
Look,
It's
there's
a
a lot
fucking
going
lie.
on. Have you ever been under complete stress and you just take it out on your lady by having sex with her? Is that what you do? That's probably what was going on then too. Okay. Have you ever heard of the baby boom? There was wars going on right before that. That's what happens. Random.
Yeah, what are you gonna
Checking
do?
in, dude. I'm
Auschwitz
becoming part of the
besides
cult. This is crazy. Like I can't continue going on. No, I'm kidding.
All
Yeah,
the
probably
ladies
a lot
use
of
rape.
rough sex. Probably putting the ow in Auschwitz.
Yeah, they got to get the anger out. Right? Yes, ow
like
and
a
Auschwitz. There it is.
Very nice.
Brilliant. I love it. All right.
Bony sex.
I mean, I don't even know. Yeah. Whoa.
Pony.
Yeah.
Different meaning to boner when you're never, you know.
Think about
Bones.
how many people got molested in Auschwitz because you have kids, you have families,
Hold on, I'm thinking about it. Hold on.
Yeah.
kids developing puberty, Jewish kids
That's
in
right.
the fucking chambers.
Keep going.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah, let me
on.
take out your gold teeth for a second.
Why do
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
to make it hot? Like, I
Right.
Because the idea of being
Think
a
about the
fucking,
young children going through puberty.
dude,
I don't want Auschwitz to college years. I don't want that shit.
to be an Auschwitz prison doctor and you get fucking teenage Jew twins. It's fucking incredible.
Oh no, man. That doesn't look like a very
God,
big
yeah,
place.
that already happened. It was Larry Nasser.
Yeah.
Why would it be incredible for the doctor to?
Cause
Yeah.
you get to fucking experiment on dirty Jews who no one gives
I
a fuck
mean,
you kill them.
what? There you go again, Random. Why are they dirty? Now, earlier you said filthy. Now you're saying dirty. We thought perhaps it was filthy rich. I've never heard the term dirty rich.
Yeah, and
What do
dude,
you
they
really mean?
showered them a lot there. They were clean.
Right.
Know
Yeah.
your history, bro.
Yeah. There's
Never
fil-
find a cleaner Jew.
right. You have to
No.
filter the gas, so you don't want the dirt.
They stopped allowing scientists in Auschwitz because there would be like the scientists who study gas and atoms said that there's
Oh my
no
God.
way that the gas could be solved.
Scientist.
Yeah.
They were just
He's gonna
throwing them
get
in there,
flagged
pumping it full of
immediately.
gas. Random. It wasn't that complicated.
I think you're confusing the Jew history and Wolverine movie.
Exactly.
No,
So-
but you can Google on YouTube that there's scientists
Don't
that
Google
say
that, everyone.
No,
proven
no.
scientifically that you cannot fill that gas. So that's a Jewish myth.
You'll
But
never
what
get on a
have the
plane
Jews been
again.
truthful about?
Yeah.
What
Right.
Random, you should
Yeah.
Random, you need to write a book of Jewish myths.
Well, I was just about to say, Random.
Christ.
When is the
Yeah,
documentary
the
coming
Gulf
out?
of America.
Mark
Fucking
Kampf.
Barack Obama.
Mark
Donald
Comp. Who said it?
The
Mark
fucking
Comp.
American media.
Mark
Western
Kampf.
society.
Trademark
They're
that.
Jewish myths.
Oh, this is crazy. So, I mean, what is next for this? I mean, this has been
Just
going
random facts. Like that would be the perfect name. Just all your things.
just random. Yeah, like I said, you
Random
don't
facts.
learn. You're not coming away from this episode with anything. You're going to be rather confused. You're going to feel fucked up for a second. And it's just the way it is because there's so many things flying across the room right now with your thoughts. I've heard dirty Jews and I've heard filthy Jews. And myself, I mean,
It's two
yeah.
flavors.
yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. So what's next? Are you the documentary, the full length film? I mean, is that what you're planning to do?
Yes, there is a documentary called Who Killed Comedy. It was about all like my fucking FBI and police investigations of being banned from open mics and fucking police having to be called on me for open mics. That's on markrandom.com, YouTube, Mark Random. I have 2 stand-up comedy albums out. One seriously.
Why? Oh.
I didn't hear what she said.
It wasn't a lot.
No, stop the show. We're not doing better than that. Chrissy wins.
Yeah, I know. It's over. Yeah, exactly.
What?
You say why,
I'm sorry. I take it back. I know why.
you say why, I say why bother. That's how it works.
Oh my god. I've never had anybody read my thoughts like that. Dude,
Fantastic. I mean,
I directed that fucking documentary. It's great.
Life is all predetermined.
Watch it. You'll love it.
whoa, is this someone in the background? That's
Is that someone yelling?
what the
Is
fuck?
Matt Sawyer in your house now?
Matt, yeah, what,
I
Watch
directed,
him
talking
just
about-
pop
Oh.
into the
directed that
picture.
fucking documentary, and it's great.
Hi.
Holy moly.
what the fuck? All right, look, well, I mean, let's,
Why
okay.
did you talk-
It-
Maybe you can do better.
listen, Pat,
I think I saw her on Hoarders the other day.
yeah.
Night.
Orders.
I was at the Phillips 66 pumping fuel at 3 a.m. I thought I saw her out the neck in the truck. Listen, what do we have to plug around the room?
How the hell
We
is it-
plugging anything on here? I mean, is it worth
Matt
it?
Sawyer is my spirit animal.
I love Matt. He's just chilling. Like he came into this room chilling, like Jim. But Jim looks, he's got the glasses, the whole thing. I mean, people in the chat room have been talking about it because you're right in the middle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people have been saying I can't stop staring at Jim. They say,
Are
you
any
know.
of them a woman?
yeah. Who is it? Beth, who's a fan of the
Oh,
show.
Beth.
Wow.
Yeah. Shout out
Yeah.
Beth. Shout
Yeah.
out Beth.
You don't
She's
need women. Women need you. Go through your life with that mentality.
God,
you
I
don't need
love
to give
this
a
guy.
fuck if women like you or not.
All right.
You
All right.
don't need anyone, random.
Yeah.
It's good to share time with others.
Yeah.
No, no, it's not.
Wow.
You're the lady who fucking produced your documentary. That lady
Right.
is wonderful. You don't
Exactly,
deserve
because
that.
she's fucking a bitch. She's worthless.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
serious.
better than her.
I'm sure that's her house.
Yeah.
It is her house.
Oh, I think that's his mom's house.
You spray
It is
painted
her.
that blanket behind you. That was her blanket.
With
Oh.
my jizz, it's my man.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah.
Lizzie, you're a stupid
Matt.
bitch. I'm better than
Just
you.
bukkake the background.
It's definitely not yay cocky.
Oh.
It's boo cocky.
Yeah, man. Right. Yeah. Random. All right. I like it. I gotta say, it's a good act. I mean, I don't know where you could sell it. I mean, it is. I mean, it's
You
just,
can't sell it.
it's
Where
exactly
does
what it
the
is.
Where does the act begin and the real me end? That's the real question.
I don't think you're. I think
Oh
you're
my
right.
God,
I
it's a
I think
movie
you're
about
right,
it.
Random. I think you're just
That's
got
the
so
plot
many
of the
different
Human
thoughts.
Centipede.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Just anybody.
He gets strapped to a Jew and a woman.
He's in the middle.
Sewed,
Oh, he's in the
sewed to
middle.
a.
Oh
sewed to
my
a-
God! Is that what
Human
hell is for you?
Centipede.
No, don't say shit like that.
Yeah.
Which
Uh-oh.
one's in
Wait,
front?
wait,
The
wait, wait.
Human Centipede with a woman and a Jew.
Yeah.
Look, there's being edgy and saying fucked up shit on a podcast, and then there's going too far. You saying shit like that? It's too
I
far.
went too far.
Wow, that's your worst nightmares. Okay. Dang, dude. Scary.
I love this guy.
I
I'd
mean,
rather be strapped in Kevin Spacey's basement on poppers and ecstasy.
I would too, actually. So, I mean,
kind of would.
yeah, it's got to be a nice basement.
I'd feel loved.
And it can't be the cheap trailer park ecstasy you get, It's got to be good stuff.
Was he
Plus, it's Kevin
strapping
Spacey.
people?
Chrissy, you missed that one. It's spacious. It's a pun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
got it.
Let me write that down.
Dang, Mark, people are giving you
Yeah,
people are
write that
giving you a
down.
lot of props in here.
Why?
They say they
It's
say you
random.
look, yeah, random. How
Why the
old are
fuck
you?
Are you giving me props?
They
Fuck
say
people who are nice
Yeah,
to
how
me.
old are you, dude?
yeah, they say you look 25.
Yeah.
I'm 28.
28. Is that why you keep saying 2028?
Fuck people who are nice to me. Suck my dick. Oh, random's great. Oh, fucking random has a lot to. Fuck you.
So you
Wait,
don't.
You're
Okay.
28, but in 2009 you were on a podcast with Chrissy. Like, how old?
Wait. No. He said in 2009 he released the first videos.
No, 2019.
19.
1 year ago.
Crazy.
I was not listening.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to. There's so many thoughts going around. I feel confused
One
myself.
thought, and it's anti-Semitism.
No, I got one thought. It's just ending the show. I mean, how do you go from here?
There's nothing else.
There's nothing else. I mean, we're gonna have to gather our thoughts and get ready for the next one.
Can
I
we
mean,
do a sing along to end it? I don't know.
go ahead,
I
Pat.
know
Start it
one-
off. No.
don't
You
know
can
the song.
hail by the way Himmler would talk. He's a prophet man.
Yeah.
Jews on the wall.
Oh, you're doing your
Been kicked out of 109. Now it's all right. Say okay. We can't.
I muted him.
He has backup singers.
All right, I'm wrapping it up.
Against their will, backup singer.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's what it looked like. It looked like she was chained because she came in through the side. It was wild.
Hearing his gun.
Yeah, with the weaponry and everything. What does he got? That looks like.
There
Okay.
you good. I'm happy he kissed
I
her.
don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know
He's
what it is.
secretly nice to her.
Yeah, we
What's
like
that?
you. Oh yeah, big
Wait,
stuff.
yeah. Wait,
Oh,
hold on,
God,
random. We
has
just saw
something
some
from the
secret.
Lillian
Oh,
Burner
it's a good
catalog.
mug.
Fuck. Oh, is that from Hallmark?
Chrissy.
Love you.
See that? Look, fans go around. I like it.
God, women are
Gross.
gross.
Oh, come on.
Mark
I
is
can
singing
love
his
her.
hit single.
There's
Okay.
so few awesome women like her.
Oh,
in the
getting
world.
it now.
God.
Random hates
It's
being
got
liked.
a really deep
I get it,
voice.
dude. I've been there. I
Yeah.
get it, man. You hate
Yeah.
being liked. It's okay to be liked. It took me 40
Yeah,
years.
he hates being like.
No, shut up, bitch. It's
No, it's okay. I'm telling you. It took me 40 years of therapy. You can be liked. It's
I
okay.
should
I'm
be
telling
like, I'm a fucking god. I should be like, the fact that this world doesn't
Oh.
acknowledge my
you.
prophecies.
Yeah, I
is
yelled that shit too, dude. We're not gods, bro.
Yeah.
We're not. We're just
Yeah,
angry.
yeah.
We're confused, and we want love.
I don't
Yeah.
want, I want fucking appraisal.
Hey,
I should
Pat,
be
I
worshipped.
don't think he does.
I'm not that age either, and I did like Jews, but there
What
was others
happened?
I hated.
Oh,
but-
okay.
You know when you get a rescue animal, like a rescue cat or a rescue dog, and you try to hug them and you're so nice, and they keep swatting and scratching up at your face and
Yeah.
biting you and shit. That's random.
Okay, yeah, right. You want to feel bad for
First
him,
of
but
all,
then they're
that's
like,
random,
fuck.
and it's random. It's like
All right, random. You used to be a semi-professional rap artist, correct? Could you end the show with a freestyle?
oh.
Yeah.
Jim, give him beats.
MarkRandom.com.
Oh,
I have
no.
2 stand-up comedy albums out.
Wait. We wanted to hear the freestyle. We've already heard the plugs, random.
I scrubbed all my hip hop shit from the internet.
Why?
But there's still fan pages from. I was 24 years old and I performed at Southwest Festival.
That was 4 years ago.
Exactly. I was 24. I fucking performed in Las Vegas for 2 weeks straight.
That's
No one gives a
rad.
fuck. It's all
You wanna
nothing.
leave.
It means nothing.
Ah,
Pick the topic.
No. Shut up. Go.
All right.
Jews.
Yeah, right. Wait,
No.
You know
I
what?
Jews
hate
in your rap.
Jews.
Pro
Jim.
Jews.
Jim. Are you?
Here, yes.
All right. I'll talk to you guys Thursday. Pat, thanks for coming on. Please
Dude,
do the
thanks
show
for
again.
having me.
Don't let this be the last appearance on Ski Mask Collective. I mean, we can get into anything on here.
Oh, it was fun. Random
Crazy.
good meeting you, Matt. Almost nice talking to you.
Matt Sawyer,
Chrissy,
we'll see
always
you
a
again.
pleasure, Chrissy.
Hey, hell
Jim
yeah.
and Mead, I'm getting you on my podcast. We're doing a teacher back to school bash. We're
Yeah,
doing
that's-
that.
Beautiful.
That's going to be
It was a
hilarious.
pleasure.
I can't wait to see that. And yeah, just take this with a grain of salt, please.
And Ski Mask, you are the covered Ryan Seacrest, and you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank
really
you, Pat. I appreciate that. Tune in, subscribe,
Ski
like,
Mask
do
out.
your thing. Ski Mask out of here. How do I end this? There we go.
I love you all. Love you all.
Oh my God.
Love ya.
I love
He loves
Bradley.
people now.
I love you all.
Oh, no. Oh,
Shout out Jews.
We go
jeez.
piss on
I love
somebody.
Brad.